500 days in Allthemods 10. Allthemods is a mod pack that organizes and combines hundreds of mods to eventually achieve one purpose: crafting the ATM star. The question is, can we do it? Let's find out together. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, so if you like the video, please consider subscribing and giving the video a like. It would help out so much. Also, don't forget to become a member of the channel to access exclusive perks, such as being able to watch the videos early and download this world. Now, without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy as we start off on day 400 in Allthemods Minecraft. Alright everybody, welcome back to another 100 days in Allthemods 10, getting to 500 days now. I'm so excited. Let's jump right in. So in the last 100 days, we got these seeds, the Vibranium, Unobtanium, and Allthemodium over there, but we forgot to put it in our pattern thing, so we can't really use it yet. We didn't make a pattern for it, so let's do that. Okay, so Allthemodium ingots. Here we go. Makes nuggets. That makes sense. It would be a little bit too overpowered if it made an ingot. Boom, we got it for Vibranium and Unobtanium. We might as well get the nugget pattern, or the ingot pattern and the block pattern as well. Oh my gosh, that scared me so much. This wandering trader's walking in here. And there we go, we got the crafting patterns for all of them. This is for from the nuggets, this is from the block for all of them, so that'll work. And now we can just request Allthemodium ingots, for example. So let's just try 10 and see. Boom. And there you go, it just starts counting up. Crazy. Wow, I'm just looking into this. There's really cool quarries we could get into as well. Huh, we'll definitely have to do that in the future. But for right now, I think we should just make some 100 Insanium blocks. Just have it crafting. No crafting CPUs are available. Interesting. Maybe just needs to craft too many things. Let's just try 50? Okay, yeah, there we go. Making 50 Insanium blocks. Let's see what this guy can give us too. Sand, emeralds for legendary ink. Pumpkin, same peridot thing. Ooh, time worn visited. Plus 400% submerged mining speed. Small drip leaf, sapling. Okay, let's buy some stuff from this guy. He's got my attention. Hello, sir. I would like small drip leaf for two. For 2 of these. Might as well get a helmet from you. Hello, sir. And boom. Thank you for that helmet. This 400% submerged mining speed is pretty cool. Thanks, man. All the other stuff you have, I'm not too interested in, but thanks for business. Store those away. But now what we want to do is use this area up here to get our beehive set up. So I'm thinking we create at least some pillars here, just for structurally. We don't need to make them fancy at all yet. Let's grab this building gadget real quick and just right click on the, well actually we'll probably use some cobblestone and we'll go like this, and I think just make pillars up, nice and tall. So I think that would be pretty good. Love how this has an undo button, very handy. Let's just do this on every side here. Okay. There we go. Got these 4 pillars here. And now every so often, I think we want a pillar here and probably in the center here and right here as well, just so it kind of matches up with the thing there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in between each, kind of like that. Now it's not perfect, but I think it'll do for now. Let's put them on this side as well. These aren't necessarily very strategically placed. All right, well here we go. We've got the pillars surrounding here. I think it looks okay. Doesn't look the best necessarily, but doesn't look too shabby either. But it is difficult to figure out where I want this to be. No pun intended. I think I want this entire hallway to be just lined with bees. So I'm going to start on this side here. We are going to need a lot of stuff, and we might as well make a whole bunch of patterns for it. So let's get started. Well, here we go. Let's go ahead and make crafting pattern for honey and a crafting pattern for honey blocks, actually. Really nice. And then this pattern here for bee cages. So we can just make them whenever we need. And I think honey treats would definitely be a good thing to encode as well, which we can just do with honey blocks. Now that we have so much essence, we don't even need to worry about pollen. Boom. Okay, well now that we have all that set up, what we need to do is we need to create a breeding chamber here. Looks like we need to go into the Bumblezone, which I did not think we would need to do. So just grab a beehive and we can ender pearl into it. I'm pretty sure we can just use our power. Doesn't look like it. Okay, we do have to use an actual ender pearl. There we go, we're teleporting. All right, let's set warp Bumblezone and explore this place. There's a huge quest line here, but we're not gonna focus on that. We're just here for what? You can get iron comb blocks here? What? That's awesome. Wow, and there are tons of bees here, of course. And if we ever need honey or anything, we can just come here too. Also, what is this? Glowing comb block. You know, I thought that bees were supposed to get mad at us for breaking things, but I guess not. Now, I don't think nature's compasses work in here, but I'm gonna try it out anyway. Where are we supposed to go? We're supposed to go in the hanging garden structure. So maybe we need our explorer's compass. Boom. Oh, it does show us. It's kind of nice. Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. Hanging garden. This is just awesome. Let's try and find a rose bush. That's what we need. Oh my gosh, it just bit me. The heck? That scared me so bad. Hoppy bush. Let's try and use this one, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it says that we don't have it still. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a lot more than just one platform. Okay. Let's try and find it. Here we go, rose bush. Found it, finally. Just grab a whole bunch of these. And we'll keep some here and set warp rose bush. We will probably forget about that, but we have it. Okay, so now we can make a breeder. Sweet, all right. All right, so let's place it right here at our breeding chamber. Then we can just make some logistical transporters here. They're not gonna be needing to be very fast at all. So we'll just grab 8 of those basic ones. Place one here and here. And so this is where the bees are going to breed up. And then we also want them to be able to grow up quicker. So let's grab a bee incubator. We need to get a daylight sensor here, and then we can make it. Sweet. So we place that here. So we can pull from here, and it should go into here. We're gonna need like an import and export chest here. We gotta put honey treats in here and then get the finished product, the grown-up bees, into another barrel. Okay, so we'll put the honey treats in this one and then have this one export the finished bees into there. All right, and the thing that will make this really pop are speed upgrades here. And there's ones called speedier upgrades, which are really crazy. Okay, so now we have patterns for all of this, except we don't have prismarine essence or squid essence. And we need fish and prismarine essence for this nautilus shell. So we got to get to work here on getting some of these essences. So we need squid, prismarine, and fish. So it looks like we can actually make these prismarine agglomeratio thingies just from nether quartz and generalized overworld prediction. Just make a whole bunch of these. We can use prismarine shards to get prismarine crystal in a mechanical squeezer. So let's grab that. Let's warp home. Okay, so we can put prismarine shards in here and get prismarine crystals. All right, so we have it. Now we need tertium essence. All right, got some prismarine seeds. Place it in. Prismarine essence now. We need fish essence, which means we need soul jars filled with fish. Any type, work. So let's scour the lake for some fishies. For a looting sword. I guess this is our river. Here we go, we got some. So grab some squid, because we're definitely gonna need some squid stuff for the squid essence. Whoa, got some sushi, interesting. All right, so I think we've got enough now to make both of them. So let's make 8 soul jars here. All right, here we go. Start filling it with fish. Boom, okay, got all the fish jars we need. Now let's start filling it with squidding. Ooh, we're not done with the squid. So let's go back to that. Okay, we set a warp to fish. Whoa, what is this? Is this a baby lion? Oh my gosh. Jeez, man. My gosh, yep. Looks like that was a raw lion meat. He just attacked me out of nowhere. Goodness, not friendly at all. Okay, got more squid ink, and there we go. Should be good. All right, there we go. We got our fish seeds. Now for the squid seeds. Boom. There we go. And we got squid growing in there as well. Squid essence and fish essence. Sweet. So another star essence. 9 of them make 1 shard. I didn't know that. Cool. All right, so now we should be able to grab 10 of these speedier upgrades. We need emerald shards. So now we should be able to make 10 of them. Look at all that crafting that's happening so fast. Woo. And there we go. We got the speedier upgrades. So now we can put all these in here and all these in here. Sweet. Go ahead and just make 100 bee cages really quickly. So we already have a crystalline bee, an ender bee, and a reed bee. Okay. Wow, there are so many different types of bees. Gee whiz. Ooh, so I think I really want to make a blaze gold bee. So let's make, first you have to follow it down here. We actually do have a crystalline bee on us. We need a mason bee, which just comes out of a stone nest. Okay, let's do that. So I think I want to set these nests up just right here, all the way down. And what we can do, get some trapdoors along with a wall. And then once we make a honey treat, it'll just pop out into there. Boom, slap it in, and then have it keep going with the time wand. We auto-crafted 100 honey treats just there. And boom, we did get a mason bee. Perfect. So let's grab a bee cage, gather it up, and we can grab our crystalline bee and put these two together, and they're gonna need power. And then we gotta get the proper items for them. Any type of flower, which I think we have tons of poppies. Yep, boom, sweet. So that's getting transported. Oh, that's actually a lot more than we need. Just need one. And then we need, oh, that's right, we need tons of honey treats flowing from here into here. Perfect. And then boom, we got our gold bee right here. Okay, so we have 3 gold bees of a high variety. Cool. High productivity, that is. And you know, I think I actually might want to put a barrel here. Maybe one of my netherite barrels, just so I can store all the bees I have in here so that we can breed them up when we need. And we'll just set a warp here for bees. So blaze gold bee, we just need to put blaze bloom goo on it. Okay, that's precisely why we have this thing for conversion. Blaze bloom goo, boom, there we go. And now we have a blaze gold bee with high productivity. Sweet. Okay, and then over on this side is where I think I'll start actually putting all the beehives. So I'm going to make just 100 of these advanced acacia beehives, and then 100 expansion boxes for symmetry. So let's go ahead and just start setting these up. Okay, so we set 12 up like that. And you know what? We also need to make some patterns for feeding slabs. Okay, we got all the necessary things for the smelting, or for these slabs. We need the smelting one in here for smooth stone. But now we can just create 100 of these. Perfect. Now we can just start placing these slabs right here, placing this block of them. All right, so we're also gonna need to turn these into simulators. So what I actually want to do is get this productivity omega, because that third line says it also functions as a simulator upgrade and a block upgrade. So it increases the productivity by a whole bunch and multiplies, and multiple upgrades can be installed for greater increase. So you can have 4 of these all in one. So I'm going to go back to storage and make some templates for this because it is very powerful. And as you can see, we're going to need draconic chunks, which we don't have. We need to get draconium bees or something like that. Can't remember exactly what they're called, but we're just making the templates for right now. We're going to need cow essence for this. Good to know. And then these productivity gammas. There's going to be a lot of patterns to code up for this. So it looks like we can get echo shards from skulk comb, which needs just a skulk bee. And it looks like we can pretty much make this. We just need a digger bee, which we can get a gravel nest. And then we give it some skulk. 30% chance of working, but okay, cool. So let's warp to bees and make a gravel nest. Oh, we already have a gravel nest. Cool. Let's plop this down. Huh, for some reason the gravel nest wasn't working out. So let's try it on this one because it can also come from one of these. Oh, nice. We got a digger bee. Perfect. Boom. Oh, and actually, I guess we just kind of leave it in here. And oops, that is our blaze gold bee. We have our digger bee. And we want to give it skulk, which we only have 1 of. Boom. Did not work. Wait a second. What? Is that the only way we can get skulk? Nah. Right? Let's just teleport to ancient city real quick and grab some skulk. Okay, we have 64 skulk. Let's try this again. Boom. We got a skulk bee already on first try. Well, technically second. Perfect. All right. Well, at the beginning, we can just make these simulator upgrades and put them inside of here. Let's do it in these 3 for now. And we'll put a skulk bee in here. But really to make any progress in this, we got to have draconic bee, which gives us draconic dust, which can make draconic chunks. Perfect. Okay, so we just need an obsidian nest and dragon's breath. So let's make an obsidian nest real quick, and we'll just go over here and place this here, and we're going to use some dragon's breath as a little treat for him. Boom. Grab him once he comes out and keep getting more. These are really, really important. Boom. Okay, so I think we have 5. So we can go back to the bees and put them into here. Boom. There we go. Oh, and I think this skulk bee is going to probably need skulk here, right? Let's speed it up and see if it works. Huh, okay, so it looks like it doesn't take skulk. Ooh, they need a skulk shrieker. Okay, wonder if we have any of those on hand. We don't. Let's warp to the ancient city, try and find shrieker. Oh, here's plenty. Boom, warp back to the bees, and then boom, put a shrieker there, and then we can speed this up. There we go, now it's giving us skulk comb. But the draconic bees, what do they need? Dragon egg. We have plenty of those. 1,100 of them to be precise. So boom, there we go. We can go ahead and speed this up. We got 54 skulk comb, which is really nice. Probably just actually leave it in there. Oh, we can't. Okay. All right, draconic comb. Okay, centrifuges. For a heated centrifuge, we need inactive dragon egg. For a powered one, we need a normal centrifuge. Okay, I'm just gonna make 1,000 planks and sticks because that's ridiculous that we don't have any. And then let's grab powered centrifuge. Sweet. I think we actually might just put it right here. Grab a gate, slap it on, and then we can put stuff in here manually for now. We can also just use SFM Manager, which will be really good. So Draconic Comb can go in here. Let's just speed it up for now. Put our Skulk in here too. Ooh, look at all those Echo Shards. Perfect. All right, so now we have Draconic Dust. And for a heated centrifuge, we need Draconic chunk. Wow, 8 of them, which we do not have enough of, but we can just easily speed this up again. Okay, now to get a heated centrifuge, we're gonna need upgrade speed. Okay, so we got the inactive dragon egg, boom. And then we just need to grab our powered centrifuge here, boom. And we should now be able to make the heated centrifuge. Perfect. We can put speedier in here, which is nice. Let's actually make 2 more of these speedier upgrades. Sweet. And I really hope that all combs can be centrifuged in here. I don't know if they can. Hopefully they can. So, in order to do this, we're going to need, first of all, to get rid of our emerald shard portion of the recipe. We need wax block. Did not know we needed that. Strange. Oh, okay, cool. Let's go ahead and just slap that there. Interesting. And then we just need draconic chunks, a whole ton of them. Okay, so I think we should start up this SFM manager thing. Okay, we want a program disk as well. So let's place this here, slap in a program disk, view examples. Okay, so what it'll do actually is we can say input from Hive. We can just say output to, or output Huff to storage, and output comb to centrifuge. We'll just name it center like that. And then we can say end. So essentially what this should do is we designate something as Hive, and anything with Puff in its name, it'll pull from Hive and send to storage, whatever we designate as storage. And then we can also output anything from Hive that has comb in the name to what we designate as center or centrifuge. So this should be running, and now all we need is the label gun here. So we'll go ahead and pull the labels from the manager, click on the air, and we want to go Hive, which is this, all these, and then we want to click centrifuge, which is this guy right here, and we need to go ahead and push these in, push all those into there, but we also need a dimensional storage, so let's grab that, dimensional chest, and we could just put that right here, and we can click storage and make that the storage and push it to the manager. Perfect. So now all of this should work. Oh, I think I realized what we need to do. We have to put inventory cables underneath everything. Okay, so we just got to place these under it all. Boom. Okay, yeah. So that's what we need to do. Now it's all working. Perfect. And the pollen puff is being stored in here, so we can go put that in our storage. Definitely need to make some more upgrades here. Oh my goodness, I didn't put any upgrades into this. And here they are. My goodness, no wonder everything's going so slowly. There we go. Jeez, glad I figured that out. All right, let's get 13 of these and put them into here. Sweet. Now we have almost 3 full drawers right there with the netherite upgrades. All right, cool. So now we can just, oops, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's take that to Hive, push it in. Using the wrong thingy here. We want to use this. Just speed this up. Perfect. And then we also need to add a little bit in the code that says to just output, I guess input from center and then output to storage. There we go. Yeah, I should have put it into here. Yep, it did. Cool. So let's grab the echo shards and draconic dust, and then go to here and place these things into here. Boom, so that they can just be being generated. Perfect. And now we can just use those materials. I'm pretty sure we have like templates for draconic chunks. We don't. Okay, so let's make those. Okay, so to make a draconic chunk one, now are we able to make one of these? Okay, so we're gonna need tons more of this draconic dust to make that happen. So let's just keep speeding this up. Might as well, right? Speed them both up. The more we make, the easier it is. And this will just automatically do it for us, so why not, you know? It's so cool, we can just watch it count up as well. We can also just get more Draconic Bees, now that I'm thinking about it. Don't know why I don't do that. Okay, I'm pretty sure we have 16 more bees here. So let's just plop them all in. We have one more simulation upgrade we can sneak in here too, because we don't have enough room for all the bees, but at least we have more. Man, I'm very glad that we got more time fluid and we don't have to worry about this. Yeah, our draconic dust is going up a lot more, which is good. Uh-oh, we're filling this up with sculpt comb. That's a problem. I think it's because so many draconic are coming in here that we maybe have to have a chest to stop the flow a little bit. Because it's not able to go in. Let's see. Let's grab one of these barrels here and see if we can hopper things out of here. My assumption is we can. I think we've done it before with other ones. But let's grab some of our sculpt comb here and just put it in this barrel and see if it goes in. It does. Okay, so maybe what we want to do instead is put the label of of centrifuge to actually be here. But I believe, let's push this to the manager. I believe that might mess with this code. Yeah, let's name this barrel. Okay, so we have, oh, we gotta pull it from here. Pulled labels. Let's grab barrel. We want to take this and call it barrel instead and not centrifuge so that it'll put into the barrel and then pull from the centrifuge to go to the storage. Let's push those into there. Yeah, so let's try and take these and just put them into the barrel now. Yeah, and it should be working. Should be sending this stuff to the storage, which is great. All right, well, let's keep doing this now. Uh-oh, still getting sculk comb piling up in here, which is really weird. Oh, and we're getting draconic comb. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, well, I think maybe we just gotta take this line of code out of here and then pick up this dimensional chest. And I wonder if an inventory cable can be put just behind it instead of underneath, because that would help us out a lot if that was possible. So what we want is dimensional chest here, and then a hopper going into it. And it looks like it will filter things into the dimensional chest. Yeah, cool. And so that way, things should work now. Let's see. Oh, these don't produce anything. They don't have, oh my goodness, I've been wasting time fluid and time. These need dragon eggs, so let's grab those. And you know, I don't know if this like makes them go faster if they have 3. Might as well though, right? There we go. Now they'll actually start producing something. My goodness. It's a subscribe rainbow, guys. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Uh-oh, nothing's working anymore. Let's grab our label gun here. Pull these labels from here. Barrel, center. Let's look in here. I see. So there's no center. There's no storage either. Oop. Oh, I see. We need to label something as storage. And then we can push this to that. And now pull these from the manager and start labeling everything again. This is barrel. Oh, it needs an inventory cable for sure. And storage will as well. Storage, boom. Let's grab our inventory cables. Okay, boom. Now this should be working. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're getting tons of draconic chunks. Now let's see if we are able to make a productivity upgrade Omega. I doubt it. Yeah, we're still missing 797. That's actually nuts. Boom. Okay, we can finally make one. So let's start it up. All right, it's getting pretty close here. And boom, finally we got one. Productivity Omega upgrade. So this will allow us to have produce blocks too. Like blocks of them instead of just, let's fill this one up as well. But it gives us the chance to produce blocks of draconic comb instead of just the normal. See, boom, draconic combs instead. That is insane. And yep, this can handle it. Absolutely nuts. Which will produce so much more. Holy cow. Just filled up on draconic chunks here. That's nuts. Yeah, I don't know about this whole hopper system. Might have to have like 1 centrifuge per hive in the future. Maybe not though, we are speeding things up. We can already make another. That's insane. Yeah, this is way faster than normal. So let's take out all our medium bees from this one at least. This one's high, this one's normal. We want them to be high. Okay, so this one's high, so is this one. I'm sure we've got other ones that are, yeah, there we go. High productivity. Okay, boom. So now all these are high productivity. Speed it up. We're actually completely out of fluid. We have another productivity upgrade though. So let's definitely slap this one in here. Oh, we're actually missing emerald essence. Okay, did not think that would happen. Okay, so let's warp on home to the original home so we can get more of our time fluid up. Time crystals, wow, that's just a lot. Okay, polymorphic catalyst. Let's definitely make a pattern for that. All right, and let's head over here again and grab our blaze gold bee because we need more blaze gold. Okay, put the blaze gold bee in here, and it needs a blaze gold block. Luckily we have just enough for that. Sweet. Make a small investment there, and then let's speed this up. Wow, yeah, that gets us raw blaze gold, which is kind of nuts. And then we want to get a smithing template or a smithing pattern for this so that it can make us some blaze gold. Oop, that's nether wart, blaze gold. So now we have polymorphic. Let's see. Missing 3 of those. So let's just do, boom, now we can just make polymorphic catalysts like nothing. Super cool. Alright, so we could make 2 more of these productivity upgrades, but we're missing emerald essence. So I wonder if there's like an emerald bee we can make easy. We do a slimy bee and a diamond bee. Slimy bee is just a slimy nest. Okay, so in order for this to work, we need to go swamp, I'm pretty sure. Oh my goodness, that's really far, but not to worry. We can travel pretty darn quick. What is this? What the heck? Is this a chicken shrine? Oh my gosh. White concrete player head. It's literally a chicken shrine. This is awesome. Chicken shrine. Setting a warp for that. course. That's hilarious. Oh, it's one of these places too. This is really, really cool. Set warp pillager mine for that. Quest completed, Patrick Star Bee? What? What? Do we really just get... Huh. Well, it told us we got a Patrick Star Bee, so let's maybe set a warp here. Because I think you need to fish for it. So anyway. Whoa, pink and blue sand and black sand. It's really cool. Alright, so now hopefully we can spawn it. Kind of weird. Not letting me do it. Oh, there we go. Finally. Guess we weren't technically in a swamp over that way for some reason. Oh, there's a bee inside. I think if we grab a stick, we can hit it out. Oops. Oh, I think I just killed it. Oh my goodness. Supposed to right click it, I guess. Okay, well, let's try that again. Okay, here we go. Here's the swamp bee, finally. So let's warp back home to the bees. And now for an emerald bee, we just need flowers and a diamond bee. So we got a slimy bee, and then... Oh, sturdy bee cage can hold 16 of one bee. Interesting, didn't know that. But we can go here and grab... Wow, we have tons of this stuff. Holy cow. Jeez, completely forgot about that. But I'm pretty sure I have diamond bees, don't I? Could have sworn. Oh, I maybe turned them into netherite ones. Yeah, I think I did. So let's warp back to bees. Oh, hello, sir. Sapphire, dark oak sapling, artisan scroll. Alright, we'll get some emeralds from you. Or, I mean, we'll get some stuff from you. We have emeralds. 2 black roses. Buy 2 of everything, except for just one of these. Pink sand, I guess. Cool. Sweet. Okay, so let's get some of these base bees. We need a redstone bee, which actually we have at our nether bees. Forgot about this. Oh, we have lots of them here. Okay, so we have got a lapis and a redstone and a glowing. Okay, so now we just need our ender and lapis bee in here. So let's grab those. Lapis. I just warned we had an ender bee. Yep. Here it is. Put these 2 together, and there we go. Made a diamond bee. Making a whole bunch of them, actually. Well, we might as well. Sweet. We've got 6 diamond bees. Let's put one of the medium ones in here for breeding purposes. And the rest we can actually just put in here. We can make a productivity omega here. But while we wait for that, let's go ahead and grab our diamond bee, slimy bee, and these will become our emerald bee. There he is. And you know, we might as well grab 5 of them. There we go, 5 emerald bees, and we got a productivity alpha or omega, which we'll slap in here. And you know, actually I think I might want to put the emerald bees in here, and I'm guessing we're gonna need an emerald block. Yep, block of emerald, perfect. And we can kind of just speed that along. Creates emeralds, that's awesome. Okay, we can make 2 more of these productivity omegas. All right, let's put these 2 in here. So now I have 4 upgrade productivity omegas in that high productivity bee place there. Now we just need to put them into the emerald bee one. We have another one cooking up here. Okay, now we can make 4 of them just by simply, you know, accelerating this stuff, which is absolutely nuts. All right, so we've got 4 crafting right here, 1 crafting here, and 2 crafting right here, all at the same time. So we're about to get 7 of them, which is absolutely nuts. But yeah, the whole reason we're doing this is so that we can just increase the... Oh, and there you go. There's one of the... 2 of them already done. But the whole reason we're doing this is so we can increase the productivity of all of our resources, because we're going to need so much of it in order to get the Allthemod star. So, productive bees is a great way to do this. As you can see, we're already getting tons of stuff. All the resources we're using are going back into investing into getting it faster. But eventually, it'll be used for some really, really cool stuff. I mean, this is cool too, but I'm excited for the future. All right, everybody. So I just realized that I wasn't playing with shaders at all. So this is what it looks like. This here, I think it looks so good. Oh my goodness. At least I'm pretty sure I wasn't playing with shaders. Maybe I was. I don't remember. Okay, well, like looking at these, I'm pretty sure I wasn't playing with shaders before. But anyway, all right. So we've got these 2 extra productivity omegas. And I'd say we actually should probably just space these out so that we can get more different kind of bees going around here. Oh, this one doesn't even have one. So let's definitely do that for him. Poor fella. We put this in first and then take this out, just so you know. I think the bees might... Oh, yep, like that. He just went away. Sir, come back. There we go. There's little bee. There we go. All right, cool. But I think it would be a good idea to get a whole bunch of redstone bees. So we just need a chocolate mining bee and a glowing bee. Let's see if we had these in here. We have gold bees. Let's definitely take these. Oh, we have diamond bees as well. Okay, we're gonna put the diamond bees in here. The high... Oh, these are gold. And these are high diamond. So we might as well do that. Cool. What we can do is alter their genes later on, but for now we'll just do that. Okay, so we have a glowing bee, and then we need a chocolate bee. Don't have one in here. Chocolate mining bee. I'm pretty sure we have one of these. I'm almost 100% sure. Let's warp home and see, like our old home. Wow, tons of these bees here. Oh man. Leaf cutter bee. I think Ashy Miney Bee is probably important. So is this leaf cutter probably. Got more bee cages. Yellow Carpenter Bee. That's a big boy. Oh my goodness, look at that. But I swear we had a chocolate mining bee. I mean, we had to have, right? Well, nomad bee. Pretty sure those are important. Yeah, more nomad bees. You know, what I'm wondering is what makes the bees different sizes? Like this lithium's a big boy, but this one's crimson one's super small. Super weird. There we go. We got a chocolate mining bee. Sweet. So we got the glowing bee and the chocolate mining bee. So let's put them both in here. And this should be producing redstone bees. Okay, there we go. We got 5 high productivity ones and then 15 others. Definitely could have done this a better way, but we didn't. Oh, and these aren't producing because I don't have anything in front of them. And these don't have a productivity upgrade. Guess we got to make more of those. Oh, we have 5. What the? Okay. So let's go ahead, put these in here. So now all of them at least have 1 productivity omega upgrade. So we can put this one in here and put our 5 redstone bees in. So we need a redstone block or anything redstone really. There we go. Now that should be producing. And then these probably need a gold block and diamond block, but let's see. Yep, diamond block and gold block. Sweet. And there we go. Boom. Tons of these combs. My goodness. Oh, and this pollen is not leaving. That's a little concerning. Yeah, neither. It's not leaving this either. Weird. Let's grab our label gun here. Let's look inside of our... Oh, here it is. Okay. So puff should be going to storage. Doesn't seem to be. Okay, pollen. Tried that. Okay, let's try this again. It's still not taking the pollen puff from either of these. Does seem to be taking these though, for some reason. Oh my goodness. That is a lot. Oh, and there's a whole bunch of emerald we need to put into our chest. Oh yeah, this place looks so much cooler with shaders. Whew. Pop those emeralds in there. Yeah, see our pollen should be right here, no? Okay, now the pollen is going in. Weird. Try this with this one. Okay, now the pollen is going in too. Maybe it was because of all the... Yeah, maybe it's because of all the emeralds in there that it's just getting confused. Oh my goodness. Please stop. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. This is so much. Look at all of this. My goodness. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and speed it all up. Wow. Okay. Stuff is happening crazy fast. This is so nuts. Oh my gosh, this is so fast. Jeez. Wow. Okay. Dang. Whoa. Dimensional chest is so full. What's happening here? Oh, we don't have these in our storage. That's why. Oops. Well, kind of got to make more upgrades here. Okay. Well, I think we got this here. Let's go back to our storage for our bees. Okay. Now it looks like everything's being sent through. Cool. And it kind of looks like the centrifuge might not be able to handle everything. So we might need to duplicate this setup in the future. But what I was told by one of you, by Capone 1989, is that Unobtanium Furnaces exist right here. Didn't even know that. So I think let's definitely... Ooh, we can just use these upgrades here, which I think would be perfect. And we can just... Boom. I think we have... Let's go to our storage real quick. We have 3 right here. We have more, but... We're really only using 2, so we can just make 2 of these. All right, looks like we got to make an Allthemodium pattern here, and I think we need to go, yeah, nuggets first. We already have a nugget pattern for that, so perfect. Now we should be able to make more Allthemodium ingots, sweet, which will allow us to make more Allthemodium blocks to make our second one of these. And then we need to make Allthemodium to vibranium, and we need tons more vibranium, which means I think we need a pattern provider for the nuggets as well for that. Okay, we got 2 of those to vibranium, and then we want 2 of these. Boom. So now we can get 2 Unobtanium Furnaces. Super expensive, but I think it's going to be very worth it. Pretty sure he said it saves on fuel as well, so that would be exciting. I mean, we don't really use fuel anymore, but it might save on energy as well. Boom, 2 Unobtanium Furnaces with speed augment and a factory augment. So perfect. All right, now we're running out of like Allthemodium and stuff because we don't have a lot from our seeds. I guess we just barely got it though. But let's see about getting an Allthemodium bee. What we need for this? Do we need to squeeze a bee in order to get this? That can't be right. Whoa. Ancient bee spawn egg, and then we item cast it? The casting table? What on earth? I did not know that that was a thing. Okay, well maybe we'll hold off on that for now. Okay, the next thing I think I want to try and get is the quantum computer set up, but in order to do that we need to get singularities. As you can see, we need 4 for one of these. So we need matter balls, which we can just use a matter condenser to get. This is definitely not the best way to do this, I'm pretty sure. But I think for now we can kind of just do that. Let's see, this matter condenser, say just for, okay, we have like 500 of these 1K things. So let's see what happens when we put these in. Looks like we need some energy for this. Oh, I see here. Okay, so we had to put it in matter mode. So it looks like it has to be more than this 1K. 64K I think is sufficient, it says. Let's craft 10 of these for now. Okay, we got 10 of them. Okay, well this matter condenser doesn't really seem to be doing anything with this stuff. So maybe I'll just use the reaction chamber. Not sure exactly why this isn't working. It's like it needs energy, but I can't give it to it. It's kind of strange. Looks like we're gonna have to build another reaction chamber. Okay, so I think this is all we need. Just put this in here like so. Yeah, the only way to get this matter ball is like this. Huh, weird. Okay, so it looks like it's storing some energy now because I attached it to a sink down here and it's feeding it water. So I think that should work. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Well, cool. I wonder if we speed this up. No, we can't. I wonder if we speed the sink up and this water thingy goes any faster. No, it doesn't. Okay, got it. Oh, here we go. That was going to destroy the item. Luckily, that did not happen. And you know what? We can actually, these don't even get consumed. I didn't know that. So what we can do is actually have it just make us singularities, right? Yeah, it looks like it might be working here. Let's go ahead and just make some more of these because it takes a long time to do. Maybe 2 more here, and then we'll get 2 more sinks. Okay, there we go. And we can have this one just be producing matter balls, and then this one also be producing singularities. Boom, cool. So the reason I want to like get started on this quantum computer is because it takes a lot. So to get these singularities alone, that's what we're working on. But then these shattered singularities, we need the reaction chamber with some ender dust and skystone. So we need even more singularities. We need a quantum crafting unit, which we need a whole bunch of these actually, and a 256M quantum computer storage, which needs 2 of these 128M quantum computer storages each, and another quantum crafting unit. And just to take you further, these need quantum storage components, which need 2 cubed spatial components, which need flux and engineering processors. So it does take quite a bit. It's not impossible, but the thing that's really holding us back is getting all these things crafted and these singularities, which take so long to generate up. So I thought I might as well start it up now to get it rolling. We might as well slap these matter balls in here and see if this will grant us a singularity. It will. Perfect. Cool. We got a task. We have so many quests we have not gathered. My goodness. Oh, we got something in creative? Patrick Starr? What the heck? Visit biome. Oh, we visited the biome. That's what it was. You need to fish in warm oceans to get this. That's kind of nuts. Starry bee. By right-clicking a Patrick bee with an ATM star block, you get a starry bee. Okay, cool. Got some stuff in the beginning we didn't even collect. Kill the Warden, Allthemodium site. Oh, look at that. It's giving us a storage component for free. Okay, we got 2 singularities already, but let's go ahead and make some patterns for all the stuff we're going to need. Just, to get ready. Luck of the C3. That's kind of nice. Let's just toss this stuff in here. So here we go. Just making these crafting patterns. Okay, we filled that up with quite a bit of lava, so that should be working to produce us some singularities quickly, or at least at a decent pace. Alright, so we ended up getting 2 buckets of quantum fluid, and we can, oops, yeah, it looks like we can just store this in here for now, because to get this quantum alloy, we need to use an entire bucket of it, and 4 singularities, 4 shattered singularities, and 4 copper ingots to get 1 quantum alloy, which is actually insane, because in order to do just one of these, we need 32 quantum circuits, and each one of these quantum circuits require 1 quantum alloy, which is insane. Absolutely crazy. So we're gonna have to get some other systems working before this will actually happen, but that's just that's for the future. Okay, going back to bees here, I want to get a silicone bee, or maybe even 5 of them that are producing really high. So we just need a nomad and a reed bee, which we have. We found this reed bee in our inventory, and we have plenty of nomad bees. Boom. So let's put them together. So let's try and make 10 more of these productivity upgrades. Ooh, we are missing a lot. Wow, we really need honey essence, don't we? Yeah, tons of it. We can't even make 1 of these. Okay, let's make some more honey seeds. All right, there we go. 4 honey seeds, which should bring our total to 5 in all of our farms here. We only have 1 more spot though. Oh no. I think we have some more spots over here actually. Oh, yep, like right there. Although that's not a spot. These are, however. So let's grab some dirt, put some red fertilizer in there. Boom. And now we should be producing a lot more honey essence. We can produce these productivity upgrades faster. All right, put 4 in there, and the 5th one right there. And then they need nether quartz ore block of nether quartz. Okay, interesting. Cool. Put it in there, speed it up a bit, and yeah, they're producing the silicone combs. Perfect. And then that is going to need to be taken out, placed in here. Boom. Sweet. It's always good to have enough silicon. All right, so to get the Allthemodium Bee, what I thought we had to do was just get an ancient bee, like one from here, and a withered bee and put them together and breed them. But it's not saying that in the JEI. I wonder if we still can? We first got to get a withered bee. And in order to do that, what we have to do is actually build a little bit underneath here. Okay, and in order to do this, we have to make sure this is all dark, which it is. Light overlay, all of it's red. Perfect. We have night vision on, that's why we can't tell. And then we can place this on here. And if we just speed this up, there should be some bees that start spawning either around here or in this hive. All right, we got tons of this fluid here. So let's just gather all of it up. One of them full, 2 of them full, 3 of them full. Actually need to build more. Oh, hello, huge slime. Okay, awesome. So we've got 3 full containers of it, and 1 like this. Should be very good indeed. See, everything should be dark, pretty sure. Kind of weird that this doesn't seem to be spawning anything. Maybe let's make the room a bit bigger. Uh-oh, we just tore into our base. Or at least almost tore into it. Okay, so maybe we are just too close to our base, and it might be giving off light or something like that. Interesting. Oh, we're hearing something. Oh, we got a zombie. Perfect. Okay. Oh, and we got a skeleton bee. Perfect. So if we just hit this with a stick, it's supposed to come out, but it doesn't, of course. Quite strange. Just grab my simulation upgrade and then pop it out of here. Boom. There we go. We got a zombie and a skeletal bee. Ooh, another skeleton bee. Wow. That's another subscribe, Rainbow. Thank you guys so much for the support. And if you like the video, please consider subscribing. That would really help a lot. Okay, so what we can do now is place a skeletal bee in here and turn it into a... Oh, we only have 1 wither rose. So let's make this garden concha thingy. Uh-oh. Whoa. Blazing immolation blade looks pretty cool. I think I'm gonna get it. Why not, right? Dang, this is super cool. Yeah, look at that thing. I like it a lot. Jeez. Oh, cool. Things you find when you poke around. Okay, so it looks like we need to make creosote. I think we have something like this already. We have potion of creosote, which I don't know what that does. Okay, it looks like we can't really use it. So we do actually have an engineer's workbench already. So I guess we could maybe just set this up in this room here. So as a new little thing, put the blueprint in, and then we need paper, glass, and copper. Boom, we got some light bulbs of the incandescent variety. So now we just need this treated wood, which you need the creosote bucket for, which we need to make a cook oven. Oh, and there needs to be a shape for this. Coke oven. Okay. Okay, looking into this here, looks like we need to get a bronze item input hatch. So let's grab that. Oh my goodness, that was instant smelting. Like 64, like an entire stack just melted instantly. That was nuts. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got the bronze item input hatch. And then we need bronze item output hatch, fluid output hatch, and input hatch. Okay, got it. Let's make those. Okay, so we got all 4 of these. Okay, so we want to set this up apparently like this. So we want bricks in the middle, and then any of these other ones can be whatever it looks like. The fluid input output hatches type of deal. So let's set this up here. I think the brick oven itself will go in here, and then we'll put, oh yeah, look at that. That's kind of cool. We'll just put it on the corners here like so, and then just kind of fill in the rest with the bricks. There we go. Shape valid, status active. Huh. Okay, so what do we do here? So bronze item input hatch. Okay, so it looks like we just put coal in, and it should give us creosote and coke. Don't know how to say that, but okay. We can make coal dust too. Let's see if we can do that here. Looks like not exactly sure how that works. So item output, item input. Let's put this in. There's also more tools and gear in here. This is super cool. Keys of proximity projection, 12 attack damage. Dang, this is super cool. Got Morgan, kill a dog with a caliburn. Goodness. Wow. But anyway, we're getting distracted here. Okay, so... Whoa, what the heck did I just do? Wonder if we need to put like a bucket or something. Let's try to put some water in here. Okay, and then like a bucket in here. No bucket can go in there. Weird. Okay, so it looks like we can just have this here, this coke brick box, and it actually can be 3x3. They're gonna take out this front layer here, and then we just hit it with a engineer's hammer. Boom. Got an engineer's hammer, and then boom. Okay, there we go. So now what we can do is, I think, just place logs here. So we just place logs in here, and show recipes. Okay, block of coal will get us a lot more, and just coal will get us a lot more too. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Okay, so we got 250 creosote oil, and it becomes charcoal. Interesting. So it looks like we can just put buckets in here, and it'll collect it up and put it here once it's done. This is my assumption. Huh, this is kind of interesting. I just saw this rainbow coal here. Only way to get it is through this mechanic, I think. At least that's what it looks like. But yeah, I have no idea how to use this coke oven here. Very interesting. Okay, this takes a long time, but it does give us the creosote oil, which is good, because that's how we need to make these treated wood planks, which I think is just really interesting why this needs it, first of all, and the fact that we only had one wither rose. I thought this would be sort of a quick process, but it turned out to be a lot longer than I thought. All right, and there we go. We got a bucket of creosote oil. Perfect. So now we should be able to make these planks here. Boom, treated wood planks. And then we can make a garden plotchy, whatever that means. I hope this is just simple and that you can just, place it here and slap in the, what was it? Some water and sulfur. Bone meal works too. Soul soil. Okay, put the wither rose in, put some bone meal in, and a soul soil. And then we need water. I wonder if a sink will work if we just kind of place it like underneath it. Oh, there we go. We can do it like that. That's perfect. Sweet. Let's see, what else do we need? Okay, so looks like it needs a gate. It needs some power. Slap it on there. Oh, there we go. There it goes. Perfect. And I wonder if we can accelerate it up. We can. Boom. That's awesome. Oh, looks like the gate needed to be sped up too, interestingly enough. Now we're getting tons of these wither roses, which is perfect. Oh, that's right. We need it for breeding and for changing the bee into a withered bee. Okay, now we go to this bee. It's been trapped here, just waiting patiently. Turn him into a withered one, see how many it takes. Oh, literally one. Perfect. Snatch him up. I'm pretty sure that if we just put in a withered bee, this is what it used to be at least. If we put this withered bee in with this ancient bee, it should make an Allthemodium bee, but it looks like it doesn't anymore. Wow. Okay, so it looks like we just have to get the Allthemodium bee spawn egg. So we need to do item casting for this, which we need fire bricks for. So we need fire clay. Okay, now we just make this casting table here. We can kind of set this casting table up like right here, I guess. Okay, so Productive Metalworks has a book. Let's get it, because there's nothing about it anywhere else. The Foundry. It's inspired by Tinker's Contract Smeltery. Okay, so 3x3 Foundry. We're gonna need the Foundry controller, Foundry tank, liquid heating coils, Foundry drain, fire bricks, or Foundry, and casting basin and table. Oh, I see. So we can kind of just anchor this puppy. Might even want to stick it over here instead. So black fire bricks, heating coils. Okay. We can get different colors of them. That's kind of cool. Okay, we've got the bricks now. Now we can make them orange. I think that would be cool. Ooh, maybe make orange and gray ones. Or like light gray peripherals, like the drain and controller. So let's make these all light gray. Okay, we got the colors we want. Now let's see how exactly we need to set this up. Okay, so let's just build this here. All right, now we need to make these liquid heating coils. Okay, so now we have 18 of these liquid heating coils. I think probably don't need that many, but we have them at least. Okay, so I think I got all those heating coils set up. Oh, I don't have a block right here though. Boom. And then we need a foundry tap. And then it looks like we need the casting table here, and the casting basin. Okay, so it looks like we've probably got it set up correctly, I think. I really have no idea. Okay, so now that we have this set up, let's look at this Allthemodium Bee again. We need molten Allthemodium, which means we just need lava and Allthemodium ingots. Okay, I think we need 4 Allthemodium ingots. Okay, so we put some lava in the tank there. Okay, and then for these ingots, where did that go? Oh, there we go. And then can we just scoop this out of here, or how do you? Okay, so it's got this Allthemodium. Is it in here? Oh, it's right here, I think. And then can you like pick it up? Oh, something's happening. Whoa, it's turning red. Oh, okay. Can we take it out now? Oh, there we go. got it from here. Sweet. Okay, so I think we maybe need to take out this lava and then put in a bucket of Allthemodium. Oh, I just realized we don't have a spawn egg for an ancient bee at all. So I don't know why I necessarily really did that. But anyway, we can get that. Just gotta squeeze some bees. I know it sounds weird, but let's do it. All right, so let's see how many productivity upgrades we can get. Oh my goodness, we are missing a lot. Okay, we can get 6. Let's do that. All right, so it is just now finishing. Boom. Okay, so we got all 6 of these. What I want to do is just set up 6 more of these hives here, and then we'll go ahead and put a productivity omega in each of them. And I think I'm going to copy this code actually and have hive 2 and have this input to storage 2. Actually, no, we want it to be to barrel 2 because I think that the current centrifuge we have is a little overloaded. Invalid program, it says. So let's see if we get the label gun out and pull the labels from here. Okay, so it only lets you do 1. Interesting. So we can't do this. We can set up another one. So I'm going to put this one right here, grab my inventory cables with the mouse click, and then link it up. Grab another one of these factory manager program disks. Boom. Edit, paste it in, into the program. Okay, I think I understand why it wasn't working. We can't have a space in between it. So we can actually just pick this up. I think we can put it just straight into this. Let's see here. Get rid of the duplicate. Yeah, and it should be running, so I think we can actually do it with this one. Let's see. Yeah, we can. Oops. All right, let's label these as hive 2. Okay, now we have a heated centrifuge after making all those patterns. Okay, so we got barrel 2 here, sending it into this centrifuge, and then we're going to want it to have a dimensional storage here and have it send into here. Perfect. It should all be connected up. Looks a little bit ugly, but I think it looks industrial too, you know? Got that good bee vibe. So what we can do is we can use the gene pokey stuff, which will slowly get genes from these bees instead of just squishing a whole bunch of them. I think that might be a little bit better, honestly. It'll take longer, of course, but it's more humane, first of all. But besides that, it's also a great saver of resources. So we already have 4 of them. Let's just make 2 more real quick. So let's go ahead and put... Actually, I think we can put... The more we put in here... Yep, multiple upgrades can be installed for greater output. So we need 12 to put in the other 4 beehives, 3 in each. And boom. Okay, so it's all got that in there. And now what we can do is breed a whole bunch of diamond bees. So we have lapis and ender. That's how we do it. Grab our lapis and ender here. We got an ender and lapis. Breed these up a whole bunch to get tons of diamond bees. Okay, we got 21 of them, which is crazy. And now we just gotta convert all of them into netherite bees. So we have tons of netherite blocks we can just use. And boom, convert it in. Let's grab more bee cages, scoop them up after, convert all of them, continue this process. Okay, so now we have all these here, which should be 21. I think we should get enough for all 6 of these. So that'll be 30, just 9 more. Okay, we got the 9 more. Convert them up. Okay, so now we should have enough to just slap in all of these. Okay, all right. So these need feeding slabs and blocks of netherite, I assume. And because we're rich, we're gonna do 3 in each, just because it looks cool. And then we can speed it up and see what this does. Okay, yeah, here we go. We got a gene sample here. So we're going to need to find a way to get these gene samplers into these samples into a sampler or a sorter. I can't remember what it's called. Gene indexer. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to need to add another line here that says gene. And output gene to indexer. So we'll go ahead and pull those labels and grab indexer and label that as indexer. Push it into the manager. So now anytime there's a gene in here, it'll get sent here. Oops. Yeah, maybe I actually don't want this. Can I just keep it here for now, honestly? Oh, and we're getting netherite scrap too. Slap that in there. Cool. But we should be getting all of our genes put into here. We need the redstone signal. Let's get a lever. Slap it on here. And now it should start indexing. Perfect. And then if we speed some of these up, the genes should be going into here. Yeah. Okay, good. They are. So just speed them all up because we have the time fluid. We invested it. I guess we invested in it. So now we have so much. Boom. They all should be exporting over there. Yep, good. Ooh, we got a 73% one already. Okay, let's keep this up. Uh-oh, I'll get filled up. Oh, shoot, no! Oh gosh, all of these, I was a little careless. All these got out. Goodness, I'm back in. But this is getting clogged up. Did not think about that. Okay, there we go. Should have cleared it up a bit. Oh, here we go. We have a gene sample for the netherite bee. 100% of it. So ancient bee spawn egg just needs a honey treat with it. Boom, honey treat netherite. And then we need an incubator, which actually we have. It's right here. We need an egg. Put this in here and put that in there, and boom, we should have an ancient bee spawn egg. Perfect. And then I think what we do is just place this in here. All right, so I actually figured it out. We put it into this drain and then put the netherite bee egg in here, and then right clicked this and it drained into it and gave us the Allthemodium Bee spawn egg. So that's what happened. That's how it works. And now what we're doing is crafting up, oh, it already happened. Productivity upgrade here. Grab another one of these. Should we grab our label gun and get a Hive 2 setting? Boom, label it as that. We push it to this manager here and it should be working. So now what we gotta do, I believe, is just, spawn it in, capture it. Then I wonder if we have like a high productivity 100% yet. Oh, we do. Oh, this is medium. Dang. Okay, not quite yet. Okay, now we got to get an Allthemodium block real quick. Okay, we got our whole Allthemodium Bee in there. Got these pokey sample upgrades. And then we can just get genes from this Allthemodium Bee while we get some from the netherite. We don't have to worry about it as much. Oh wow, we have all of these Allthemodium nuggets coming in. Oh nice, we got another 100% here, which means we can put these in here, grab another ancient bee spawn egg. And here now I can show you it. So you place it in and then do that, and it should just go ahead and start to form, and then boom, it's cooking and got it. Sweet. Now we can slap this in here and grab it. And it is a hive type, which I don't know what that means. Normal productivity, which is even worse, I think, than this one. Oh, yeah, this one's medium. We'll put them in anyways. Speed them up. Okay, we have 2 more of these gene samples for netherite. We also have 2 gene samples for high productivity. We have dineural as well. Okay, so we have 2 of these honey treats for netherite, and then for high productivity, and then for dineural. Okay, let's take one of these out and see what we can do with this here. I think what we can do is just put in a high productivity thing and then put the bee in. Okay. Yeah, that's how it works. Now it's got a high productivity. Nice. It's dineural. Put that back in. This one's normal, so maybe let's first grab our netherite treats here, then do the 2 egg. First put our netherite treats in there, and then we did the 2 eggs to get these. Then we'll see what these are, and from there, see what we want to do in regards to changing one that's maybe normal into high instead of this medium we have. Alright, looks like this doesn't have quite enough juice, so we're just smelting up a whole bunch more. Boom. Okay. Alright, so now we can put these in here. Oh, no, put them in here, then scoop them up. This one is medium, this one is normal. Okay, so we'll do the normal one with the high productivity upgrade. Boom, there we go. And they're already all dineural, which is good. I think that means they work at all hours or something? I'm not sure. Alright, well we got Allthemodium bees, but I kind of want to take a break from all these, honestly. And instead what I want to do is actually work on the quantum computer a little bit more. So what I figured out is we can get this ME void cell to help us get a whole bunch of more singularities way quicker than we're doing it now, and matter balls as well. So we're getting some singularities here, which is nice. But this process will just put this to shame, honestly. So let's go ahead and set this up. So the first thing we'll need is the actual ME void cell itself. So we've got that. Okay, so what we got here, we just got an ME extended drive and an ME extended IO port. So we're gonna go ahead and just slap this down with the drive on top. Okay, so we need to connect a flux cable here, but we actually want to slap a quartz cable right here so that it's only getting power from it. It's not sending stuff into it. We grab ourselves an infinity water cell really quick. Boom. Okay, now we need a cell workbench here, and we put this in here, put some water into here to tell it what to void. So we're going to take this thing out now, and then we're going to have it craft matter balls. So it's in the matter ball mode. You can see it updated to that, and it still has this water here. And so now what we can do is just place this void cell in here, and then when we place our infinity water cell, it's going to send water into this ME drive here. It's going to create matter balls like crazy, but I want to make another one of these void cells here. Boom, like so. And then we can put this in here. Oop, no, we just chucked it on the ground. We can put this in here and put water in it to void. So it's just telling it what to void, what to get rid of. And then boom, singularity is the mode. We can put this in here, and then when we put the water in, it'll start making them like crazy. Looks like one at a time, that is. So it's producing tons of matter balls, and then we can pull it out and it'll start producing, at least it should start producing some singularities. Huh, okay, well they might have nerfed it. Maybe we can only do matter balls. Interesting. That is good to know. I wonder if we can like accelerate. No, we cannot. We can also slap some acceleration cards into here and it'll go... Oh, nope. Yeah, it's destroying my system. Yeah, it's taking way too much power apparently, which is interesting. First time we're kind of running into a power issue. You know, it could be the fact that they nerfed it, but it also might be the fact that we just have one ME controller and that our like energy production might be starting to fail a bit. So I think what it would be good to do is just create more nitro thermogenerators here. Create some patterns for it and get this happening. Okay, I now should have everything I need, yeah, to craft it up except for essence. So we got to get all these essence here. Energized steel essence, blazing crystal essence, spirited crystal essence, and nitro crystal essence. Alright, so we got to make blocks of all this stuff 1 times compressed, which means we need 36 of each block. It's kind of crazy. Let's warp home and do that. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to take this with us because we should just be able to, you know, use it down here. And quite frankly, just automate it here. Okay, so if we get another one of these energizing rods, this will be faster, but what we can do now is request some nitro crystals. I think we need 36 times 9 actually. Woo. And the way we can do this is put a pattern provider in here to make all of these. Okay, so now we should be able to just request niotic crystals here. We first need to do blazing. So let's do 12. And it looks like these might be a little too far away or something. Oh, well, I think I realized what happened here. I needed to put this to blocking mode so that it wouldn't send 6 into here because it doesn't recognize that as a pattern. That makes sense. Okay, maybe we need to do pattern provider upgrade. Let's make one of these pattern provider upgrades. Sweet, do that. And then we want it to be the advanced one. Let's create one of those as well. We can put this on here and this as well, because now what we can do, okay, I'm not sure, that probably didn't do anything. I thought I could like have a separate output and stuff, but let's see what this does. Yeah, it's kind of just sitting here. Hey, what I'm gonna have to do is wrench this thing. Let's see. So we want it to be pointing up. There we go. Cool. So that it will only send items into here. And then in order to pull these out of here, what we're gonna have to do is put a modular router down here, actually. And with a pull and push card, it should be able to do the job. So let's do it. Oh, let's make sure to cancel this craft real quick. Okay, got 4 modular routers. Place it right in there. Okay, so you want to send here. So we'll put one of these in here. And then we're going to take our puller and pull from here. Put that in there. And then boom, it should be doing it. Perfect. And let's clear these. And that should work now, I'm pretty sure. Let's try it out. Blazing blocks. Let's make 11 of them. Boom. Yep, there we go. Now it's working. And I guess while that's doing that, what we can do is actually make some patterns for these blocks. And also check on this. 39,000, holy cow, that's awesome. So now what we can do is just request 4 of these and we should have everything we need to make it happen. Wow, so that'll take a while, but while that's happening, what we can do is place this in here for now, which I don't know if it'll do anything. But then we can place, the really cool thing about this is literally we can just put this in here and now we have all those matter balls. We just search it up. 41,000 matter balls right there. So if you want more singularities, what we can do is just request. We need lava. Woo, okay. In order to get this infinity lava, we're gonna need a lot. We need to get into Ars Nouveau, pretty sure. Oh, we can just use the dissolution chamber. Oh, what? Oh, I see. And then this one needs Ars Nouveau. Okay, cool. Crazy. So I think this is our lava one. It needs more buckets of lava to make it happen. So maybe let's do it in chunks. Okay, now we took the need for lava out of the recipe. Let's see if we can craft these up now. Oh wow, holy cow. Yeah, this goes pretty slow. Let's make sure to stay on top of this and try and fill it up as much as we can here. You know, I wonder if we have, yeah, if there are upgrades for this modular router, like speed upgrade. Here we go. We need to grab some of these, and then we can grab some speed upgrades and plop them in. Max useful upgrades is 9 actually, so let's get 3 more. Cool. So now that should be going a lot faster now. Yeah, there we go. Whew. I wonder if this can be... Nope, cannot be. Sped up is what I was wondering. But boom, after that, all these 4 are now, they're done. So now we just need to make nitro crystal seeds. We just need insanium, which we happen to have on us. Start a craft of insanium right now. And let's make ourselves some nitro seeds. Boom, sweet, there we go. Okay, we don't necessarily really need that. It needs a nitro crystal crux below. Okay. Alright, now we got a nitro crystal crux. So let's head on down below this and put one there. And now it should be working. Sweet. I'll grab the essence and do the typical storage stuff. where we put it in the container here. Boom. We gotta get more upgrades, actually. Boom. Craft those up and slap them in. Sweet. So now to get the spirited, we need 1x blocks, 4 of them of spirited crystals. So let's make the patterns for those. And now let's just make 4 of those. Wow, that's going pretty darn quick. While we're waiting, let's get the next tier. Niotic, which needs the same. And we also need the energized steel thing here, as well as the block, and the 2x block. So let's get 4 of these blazing crystals, or blazing crystal blocks, 1x compressed. So we got the 4 of these, spirited. We need supremium essence. And then niotic, we need 4 as well. Boom. We need supremium for that too. So that'll be good to have. We need Imperium for the blazing one. Now we just need 4 energizing steel. Okay, we're getting our blazing seeds now. Boom, blazing crystal seed. Boom, we're getting our blazing crystals now. Showing up in there. Gather that in a moment. Grab our energizing steel ones. Okay, now we'll do our spirited and niotic right after. Got our spirited and niotic. Boom, there we go. So let's grab one of each of these here and warp to storage to store these puppies up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Whew, look at that. We got all of them now. That is super cool. So now we should be able to just craft these thermo generators. See if we can craft 12. Oh wow, looks like we actually can. Boom, start it up. Dang, this is so cool. And we have 8 soul lava buckets here, which is perfect. All right, boom, we got 12 of these thermo generators here. We can actually only handle 8 of right now because we only have 8 soul lava buckets. But I think it would be a good idea to kind of just line it up in the back here. So let's do it. So first we're going to put in the soul lava here, and then install the sinks in the back, and then stick these generators here. All right, so we've put the sinks here, put all the pipes here, and now all this should be generating up here. Perfect, getting all this energy. All right, let's grab this ender cell here. Should be getting power. Oh, I see, from all the other ones back home. So let's grab a whole bunch of ultimate universal cables. All right, boom, we got 100 of them. That actually worked. I was not expecting that, honestly. So let's go ahead and just connect all these up here and have it be powering this. So we have no worries. Oh, here we go. Yeah, now the singularities are actually working. Okay. Yeah, okay, sweet. So now we can get our acceleration cards, I bet. Put them in. Nope, nope. Okay, okay, I'll take them out. But if we maybe put another gate on here, let's first make another ME controller. Okay, let's make some more ME controllers. I think we can make 48 of them. I don't know if I need all of those, but I think we can make a big contraption with them. Hopefully we'll be able to use them later on if we don't really need that many, but grab some of these just for now and put one right here. Another gate on there. Just keep doing this here. Okay, so right now we generate 2.25. Still generate 2.25. Interesting. Oh, you know what? I think we can change the channel on this one. Yeah, boom, to channel 2. So let's make another battery, a nitro battery, in fact. Make the patterns for it. Should just be pretty easy since we have all the other stuff already. Just have to get the batteries. Just get one nitro battery here. Perfect. Should charge up pretty darn quick. Wow, I'm actually quite interested to see that it's not very fast. Just go ahead and shift that into there so it has a buffer. But now that we have channel 2 here, I think what we can do is change this to channel 2 and this one as well. So that now, we're still only generating 2.25? Strange. Okay. Well, at least this is working here. Let me try and put these in again. Maybe just one. If I put them all in, does it still... Yep, still flashes. Okay, but if I do that, and it does hold steady, it looks like. Yeah, the energy generation and the usage is going up at the same rate, which is kind of weird. Let's grab these nitro gates. I think I want to put them all on channel 2, actually, because it has way more power, and it's not using any of the power that we use everywhere else. Yeah, this seems to be going a lot quicker. I wonder if we can put in another card now. Oh, nope, nope. Yeah, can't handle that. But it is going pretty quick, so I am excited about that. You know, it might be worthwhile to get that generator we built up and running one of these days. We got to automate a whole bunch of stuff for that to work. Okay, so we got these singularities cooking up here. And let's see what we would need to get this quantum computer. Because we have all the stuff, we already prepped it. We're just missing some gold, interestingly, and some quartz glass. What? It's kind of strange to be missing. And then the printed quantum circuits, which need the inscriber thingy. I guess we could just make one of these, the universal press. Try and do that. We need sky steel ingot, which we can get essence for, but we need sky steel blocks for that. So to just make it, we just make this recipe and make a pattern real quick. For the reaction chamber, I believe it's lava. Okay. Definitely gonna need an infinite lava source. That is for sure. Oh, and we probably should get a pattern that doesn't include lava in the recipe because we don't have a way of sending it yet. You know, let's actually make a pattern for sky steel blocks 1 times compressed and then just the normal block like we've been doing. That way we can actually just make 4 of these. Oh, and we need acceleration cards for this. Silly me. It works so much faster now. So now for the seeds, we just need insanium. Put insanium and sky steel blocks in there. Now we've got ourselves some sky steel seeds. We're slowly replacing these inferium ones because we don't technically need a whole bunch. We have so much already. If we need more, we can always make that work. But there we go. We got the sky steel essence right there. Should be very helpful. Gotta make a pattern for it so it is actually useful though. And boom, there we go. So I think it would be good also to make some more pattern provider upgrade things. We need 32 of them because we have 32 of these blocks. Because it'll provide, like, I think 4 times the storage we have right now for patterns, so I think it'll be really useful. So let's get that crafted up. I just realized that these don't have acceleration cards in them either. I wonder things are taking so long. Let's make 8 of these. Boom. So we can slap them in there and have it go way faster. Uh-oh. We've got printed concurrent circuit, I think. Yeah. This is making an inscriber concurrent press. Thought we learned that lesson, but I guess not. Let's make another one. Printed concurrent circuit. Boom. Get rid of this and then put this in. Here we go. Put this in, get rid of that. Here we go. That should be going quicker now. All right, now we can take these and just upgrade these things. And boom, there we go. So now if we look at our terminal here, it should be a lot bigger. Yeah, look at that. Everything's spaced out weirdly, but still, we have so much more space here. Which is super cool. Very, very cool. 323 void cells, which is nuts. Or sorry, singularities. Okay, so let's just grab some of our singularities here and then put this back in here to keep cooking them. So we can store these in here and then see how we could make a quantum computer. Okay, so we're missing printed quantum circuits. That's right, that's what we need this for. Sweet, now we have this universal inscriber press thingy. Let's go ahead and grab another extended inscriber here, and then we can put this universal inscriber press in here. And now we can grab this pattern here for, oh dang, forgot to take this out. Pattern here right here to put into this machine so we can make those. And now we're just missing quantum infusion. Kind of thought we had some of this already, but we don't have pattern for it, looks like. I thought we did. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we don't have one. Interesting. Okay, let's make it. It actually just requires water, so we'll put it into this one. Oh, but we don't want to add the water ourselves. Oops, get rid of that, put it back in. Sweet. Grabbing all the things we need here that it says we're missing. Oh, boom. Okay, it seems like we can just make one now. Make a quantum computer core? Seriously? My goodness, this is taking forever. Actually, you know what? I think we should cancel it and actually try snag ourselves some of these mega co-processing unit thingies. Okay, let's just craft 10 of these guys. So each one of these is like 4, it says 4 co-processing threads within each. So it's like this times 4. So actually I'm gonna craft 2 more so that we have 3 for each of the columns here. Ooh, and I wonder if we did not put any acceleration cards in this one. Forgot to put auto export on. Might be a reason why. No, I think a huge bottleneck is actually this right here. It has too many patterns going to it. So I'm just gonna make another one here, put it on top, and it should lessen the load a bit, I think. Pretty sure. Ooh, we need acceleration cards in there, but it is working. All right, here we go. We've got them. Let's go ahead and, I mean, we don't really need to get rid of these maybe. Well, I guess we might as well because there's a cable right here and it's kind of tough. So let's get rid of these and put the mega ones in. Boom, boom, and boom. Oh, that looks so much more cool. Dang. Now let's see how long it takes to craft one of these thingies here. Yeah, it's crafting pretty darn quick. That's for sure. I'm going to grab one of these 256 crafting storages as well, just to upgrade the one that's right here. Let's go ahead and craft up this quantum computer here. Whoa, looks like it's taking so much energy that, okay, we're gonna stop that. That is crazy. Maybe let's take out these acceleration cards for now and try this again. No, yeah, it's taking too much energy. Dang, that's crazy. Well, I mean, it's still technically is crafting, so might as well let it, right? So this is really interesting because we're not technically limited by our ender cell, pretty sure. Maybe we're simply just limited by being able to, oh, okay. Looks like it's doing it now. That's weird. Maybe it just needed to catch up a bit. Okay, huh, interesting. And it's going pretty darn quick. I think it is kind of interesting that we spent, I mean, it wasn't that much time, but we did spend some time to make these when we're making a massive computer right now. But still, then again, these really took like maybe 1 minute, so not really that much of a loss. You know, while this is running here and crafting up, which it's taking quite a bit of time, I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I can make these 64 times nether star generators. I think that would be really cool. So we have 64 diamond generators here, upgrade them to netherite, and then see if we can make this here. Oh, I gotta put them in our storage here, and then boom, I think we can. Let's see if it works. Wow, this is going pretty quick. Oh my goodness, this is insane. Jeez. Okay, well we have one. That's insane. This produces 261,888 FE per tick. That's insane. That's nuts. What does it need? Just fuel? So can I just do like a lava bucket, for example? Oh, it has to be solid fuel. Okay. Let's do 64 blocks of coal. Does that work? Does not. Does it require nether stars? Oh, it does. It burns nether stars. That's insane. Yeah, that produces so much. My goodness. Woo! Okay, well, let's actually find a place for it first before we let it run like that. Okay, so I wonder if we can just, you know, put it in the ceiling here. Boom. Slap some nether stars inside. And then grab a universal cable. Yeah, and it should be feeding it energy, pretty sure. Yeah, and it's storing quite a bit. My goodness. Wow. Okay, let's put this in here now. Okay, it can support all the acceleration cards just fine now. And it's fluctuating here. I think it's, yeah, stored power is 0. So it's just trying to figure things out now, I'm pretty sure. This is insane. This amount of energy here. And I wonder if it can use like blocks of nether stars for its fuel. Looks like it can't, unfortunately. That'd be really cool. And you know what? I wonder if we could actually grab some pattern upgrades. Let's count how many there are over here first. There are 9, so let's grab 9 of them. All right, now let's see. Let's upgrade these all the way to advanced. Perfect. And now let's keep crafting the computer. Looks like it's going decently quick. So, you know, probably take another 30 minutes or so, but still, man, I'm blown away by this thing. Absolutely insane. Wow, this transfer rate is 1,048,576. Dang. You know, there's a buffer available for this, and I wonder if we can just make a battery here. Should be able to. Have it charge up. Just gonna put it in here. Yeah, there we go. That way it can have a 2 billion buffer. Okay, there we go. At first this was only 40 million, but now it's a 2 billion. Oh wow. When we change this to 1, technically our storage should just shut down because these are all powered by 2. But this thing is powering the entire thing. Jeez, I mean, yeah, it's sapping its energy here, but it's still keeping it powered, which is crazy. All right, so we got a wandering trader down here. Hello. Buy some of your goodies here. Ooh, thunderstorm scroll. Heck yeah. Can only get 1, unfortunately, but that's really cool. Irons, gems, and jewelry. I don't know what this is, honestly. I'm gonna get 4 of them. Should just buy them out, get 8. Just buy all of these. We have all the emeralds, why not do it, right? Oh, look at that, a music disc. We did jam to some tunes. We can also mob swap a wandering trader, which means we can get his DNA and turn him into an egg. Put him in a spawner. Mob swab, create a little pattern for that. Substitutions enabled. Boom. So let's just create 100 of them. We might probably use them in the future. So here we go. Mob swap him. Come here, buddy. Sweet. We've got a wandering trader. And we need to make GM chicken feed, which we need a seed and XP fluid for. Substitutions enabled on this as well. Okay, so we can get this XP drain singularity tank. Boom. And with that, we should just be able to, you know, kind of set this up maybe just like right here and stand on it. We should be taking our fluids out of here, our experience, and we should be able to get buckets from this, buckets of experience. I think you can also have an experience bee, by the way, but this works as well. Let's grab some GM chicken feed. Boom. Perfect. Now we just need a chicken, which we can make eggs right here. Let's make 100 of them. Grab 16. Hopefully get 1 chicken. No, we did not get a single chicken. Let's try that again. Ah! Hello. Sorry about that. Welcome to the world. Oh, sorry about that too. Welcome you both. And we can go ahead and breed you up or give you less of a growing time. Oh, you ate all my seeds, sir. Goodness. You're a hungry bugger, aren't you? What about pumpkin seeds? Do you like pumpkin seeds? Doesn't look like it. You don't like pumpkin seeds. Don't know what's good for you. Come eat your veggies. All right, I think we should go just grab some seeds. I feel like a mower. just running through, taking out these grass patches. Wow, spent a good amount of time gathering seeds. Only got 63 of them. It's an interesting bottleneck. And obviously, oh, look at him. Okay, GM chicken feed, but then, oh yeah, it's got the Wandering Trader already in it. So we feed this to this guy. Nothing bad will happen. He just, oh my goodness, that is awesome. Just explodes. It's confetti or pinata, you know? That's what it is. You know, let's feed it. Let's feed some seeds to this guy too. Good little guy. But now we have Wandering Trader egg, in case we ever need it. We can put it into a spawner and have infinite of them, which is perfect. Okay, so I think we should get some, like a tank. And I think we got to get an ultimate fluid tank here, which needs a 4 atomic alloy. So let's grab that. I'm glad we got this all set up so we can just, boom. Watching all this craft up is nice and satisfying. I like it. Boom, got all 4. And then we can get, we need the elite fluid tank. So we need reinforced alloy, 4 of those, and infused, and okay, cool. You know, I actually might just make some patterns for this, because that would be beneficial in the long run, I think. It's better not to be lazy and not make the patterns. So I don't think it's either wasteful to make these. So let's do it. Makes things faster, and who knows, maybe we'll want more in the future, which I presume we might. But as you guys can see, this whole process of getting the quantum computer is going to take a lot longer than I initially anticipated. But getting this tank, on the other hand, oh, we got to make sure these things are on auto export. That would be very helpful. Okay, for some reason the advanced fluid tank just wasn't crafting. Really weird. Huh. It's a little bit strange. Maybe it's because we don't have enough iron? Okay, I'm a little confused here. Try making basic fluid tanks. What? This is all kind of weird. I'm just gonna do it this way. Not sure why that's not just working on its own. Oh, maybe because it's dependent on getting more of these other things. The alloys. I see. I have no idea why that didn't work on its own, but we have it here now. We can warp to lava, turn bucket mode on, and just pick up a whole bunch of lava. Just do it ourselves instead of making some contraption. I mean, we could make a contraption too, but not too tough to just fill it up here. Okay, now it's completely full. Make sure we turn off bucket mode so it doesn't burn everything we have in here. And then I think what we can do is just get a universal cable, I'm pretty sure. Put this tank here, and then looks like the universal cable won't work, but we can get possibly a fluid pipe. Okay, and we can use this. Actually, we can use it to go like this. Boom. Yeah, now it should be filling up. Yeah, there we go. Just supplying all the lava it needs. This is going down a little bit, but I think it should be decent. Let's see if this works now. Quantum computer craft. Oh yeah, it seems to be doing it now. Oh my goodness, we might actually get a quantum computer. Now this is just one of the like hundreds of parts we need, but still really cool. What on earth was that sound? It sounded like, whoa, strength 3, strength 2? Did you give them strength potions? That's kind of cool, man. I want strength potions. If for some reason, I don't know, if anyone does know this, let me know, but sometimes it just gets stuck on these crafts. Like for this one, it wouldn't craft it. I'm just a little bit confused. I don't know why it would do it. Like for example, it's just stuck right here. Let's see if we can figure it out. Oh, is it stuck? Maybe it's not stuck. Maybe we're just waiting for this thing. Oh, we're waiting because there's no acceleration cards. That's why. Always good to check your acceleration cards. That's what I'm learning. Slap those in there. And now this should be going quicker. But the printed quantum circuit doesn't seem to be doing its thing here. Strange. See, sometimes it just gets stuck. Kind of gotta help it out. Maybe it's because of the way I've got things set up here all next to each other, possibly? I don't know though. Wow, okay. That did not work. Quantum storage component. Let's see if we can get 5 of those. Yeah, it's not liking that. Weird. I wonder why. What does this need? Quantum processor. We have our quantum processors, right? Huh. Looks like the quartz glass pattern just not working out. Glass insertus quartz dust. So maybe let's just try and take this out and make a new one. You know, I don't know what's happening right now. We could literally just make it ourselves. So why was it not letting us do it? I have no idea what's going on right now. We could literally just go like this and create 13 of them right there. So why can't you do it? Weird. Kind of interesting. Kind of strange. Let's try this again. Boom. Now it's done. Wow. Looks like it's almost done here. Oh my goodness. Oh, and boom. Oh my gosh. We got it. We got the quantum computer, guys. Look at this. Woo, it's so tiny. Now this itself acts as a 250 crafting storage and 12 co-processing unit threads. So like this entire stick right here is just in this one thing. Took a lot to craft this just for that, in my opinion, but we have it. We have it. Okay, so now what we gotta do is get quantum computer structure For some reason, this quartz glass is just not wanting to cooperate for, like I said, some odd reason. I guess maybe it's the glass that's the issue. Let's just get 2,000 glass real quick, and then just 1,000 quartz glass. Yeah, it's crafting it up now. Nope, it's not. Weird. Yeah, okay, well, we just gotta make our own quartz glass, it appears. If any of you figured that out, that would be really nice if you could let me know. I'm not sure why it's just not letting us craft with the recipe. Oh, what? Do we not have a... Oh, yeah, I really don't know. Maybe we're out of glowstone? Is that it? Do we not have a glowstone pattern? No, we do. Yeah, see, I don't know. But quantum crafting units. So what we need to build is a 7x7x7 structure. And I kind of want it to be above this. So it might be good to kind of make these go down here and then put it just in the space above. But we're going to want quantum computer structures. And it doesn't look like we actually have a pattern for that. So let's make one. So here are the structure blocks. So what we want to do is do some math here. We want to do 7x7x7. But we also want to subtract out a 5x5x5 because we just want it to be the outer shell. And it wouldn't be 6x6x6 because there are two sides to this box. So you have to subtract by 2. It's just math. So we need 218 of them. Let's see if we can do this. It looks like it says it can. So boom. Yeah, we're going to need more quartz glass. Whoa, okay. That did not like that. I think something's wrong with my system here because it is just not liking this at all. Okay, so we're gonna need to make 3 stacks of this and then 26 more. Oh wow, we literally had perfectly enough. That's kind of nuts. Okay, I guess that makes sense because it made enough quartz. I don't know what it is with this glass though. Maybe I'll figure it out, but I'm not sure. So we've got the structure itself down. So now what I want to do is take all of these out, remove the drive, and then put the drive right here, put them back in, and it should say device online. Perfect. You can take out this void cell, get rid of this drive. Oop, that fell all the way down. Put it right here with this there. Take these out, and we can just honestly stack them in here and get rid of this one. Boom. Okay, so now we'll have a little bit more space above here to make things happen. Okay, so now we have this big old space here. You know, we can get rid of this block here, fill it in with some concrete. But, so essentially, I want to build it kind of just like right here. Maybe just one above. So I have 3 on either side, maybe with another block in between it all, because it's 7x7. Okay, so this is it right here, the whole shell. And now what we want to do is place a computer right in the center. Okay, so we also need a quantum data entangler, which needs a quantum core computer core. So we got to make another one. All right, so let's request this. We're missing tons of matter balls and gold. What? Kind of strange to me. Let's grab out our matter ball void cell here. Switch these out. Just getting tons every like tick or second or whatever. Crazy. And it says we're missing tons of gold. Man, I really wonder why. Because we have tons of gold essence. 130,000. Let's just see if we build like 3,000 gold, if it'll register now that we have it. Okay, it wants us to craft 8,000 of them, so I'm doing that on this one here too, which I guess can't be done. But I'm also missing charged Certus quartz crystal, so let's just make some of that right now. See, I can do all these on their own, but when not on their own, they just don't work apparently. Oh, I think I might understand this now, just a little bit better, not fully for sure. So this is the only one that's working right now. It's doing the charged Certus quartz and the gold here. None of these other ones are doing anything. And I think because the patterns are in for both of these crafts are just in this one. So what we're going to need to do is build a big old like molecular assembly box up here too, which will make this part quick. So you can have a whole bunch of crafts at once. And then the computer will be able to handle all the CPU stuff here so that it'll all balance out. We have 23,000 matter balls here. And we need 21,000, so we're good. Ooh, we need 28,000 charged Certus crystal. Did not see that. That's kind of nuts. Boom, craft that up. Which of course will take very long. All right, while we're here, let's go ahead and pull out our singularities. Take out this cell, and then just put them all back in so that we actually have access to them. And then we can grab this matter ball one and slap our singularity one back in. Okay, yeah, it's producing them now. But yes, now we have this matter cell thing in there, which should work. So we should only be missing, blocks of gold. Thought we'd solved that problem. Oh, it's still crafting. See? You know, while this happens, we can just craft up some blocks of gold. Actually, no, looks like we can't. Okay, so I'm just trying to craft some of these things separately here because and make sure that they don't clash, right? So this one uses this, so it won't be affected by this one using this. And it'll take about like 3 hours, it says, for these, so it's kind of nuts. Okay, here we go. So we've got all these going right now. Got the silicon, the logic circuits, and then the printed calculation circuits all going at the same time. Okay, so I want to get this infinity lava cell here. So first off, we need to get a 3 times block of blazing crystal, which I think is nuts. So once this here finishes in like 8 minutes, we can start crafting some things, but some of these things we don't need to craft. Like for example, this here, we could just toss these things in ourselves. Okay, so now what we actually have done is we made a 2 times block, because then we can get Piglet heart blocks, vibranium block, and Allthemodium blocks. We already have all that. Tons of Piglet heart blocks. We've got Allthemodium blocks. Don't technically have vibranium blocks, but we could just make some right now. Okay, that's all we really need. So let's warp onto storage. Okay, so here we go. We put this in, then 2 of these, and then 1 of each of these. And there we go. Should be going up to 9 billion. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that'll take quite a while. It's only at 5%. All right, so we're getting this one here. And to get this one, we need to be in the dissolution chamber. So we got a code for the blocks. So we actually got to grab our dissolution chamber from here. Oops, I just dumped 8 buckets of time fluid into that. Well, let's grab it. Okay, well, for now, we're just going to put it right here. Grab us some power here. Well, our second channel has, like, no power right now. Okay, so we're going to need 900 millibuckets of soul lava and pink slime blocks. We have piglet heart blocks and vibranium blocks and unobtanium blocks, so we just need pink slime, which can be made with pink slime. You know, we might want to set up a mob slaughter factory with pink slime being produced. Don't really want to have to do it, but yeah, it'll probably be a good idea to get all this stuff up and running. So the question is, which mob do we use? So we have tons of spawners here. Skeleton. We want to use ones that are not hostile. We want to use normal ones like a pig, or I mean even a wandering trader, but I don't want to kill hundreds of wandering traders, you know? I think we have like a spawn egg for a cow. We have squid and slime and a parrot. That's right. That was our first gift. Ooh, we do have a cow spawn egg. Okay, let's take that. And then maybe just grab a piglin brute one real quick. Ender IO. Actually, I don't think we can change those ones. I think it has to be an apothic. Let's try putting in first like a slime to one of these. Okay, well here's our original pit. So let's just plop this down real quick and see if we can change it for a cow. We can. Okay, so yeah, it's a cow spawner now, but we need to make sure to pick it up correctly. Our silk touch pickaxe. Thank you very much. And then what we'll do is warp to our home new, and I say in this corner, let's place just a little area for us to make a mob farm. So the spawn range is 4, so we'll have like probably just have a 7x7 area, honestly, which is perfect because this, I believe, is a 7x7 area. So just as a placeholder, we're placing an Allthemodium block where we'll have the spawner be on top of, and then we'll grab some glass and our building gadget. And I want to just make these kind of encased by glass. Perfect. And then we'll shift right click to get glass here and just make this all glass. And if we run out of this glass in our inventory, it should pull from our applied energetics system because we linked it to it. So we literally don't have to worry. I mean, unless we run out of glass in there, but we have like 1,000, so I highly doubt that will happen. Let's just fill this in with glass up here just for safety. I know the cows can't jump, but always better to be safe, right? Okay, so we'll have the spawner. Actually, might as well put it in the actual center. I don't know why this isn't the center. Okay, anyway. Okay, so we got this mob masher. Pretty simple to make. And it needs a redstone source underneath it. So we can put a redstone block there. But honestly, for now, we won't do that because that will kill us. And then what we can also do is get this entity conveyor here, which will push all the mobs to the place we want it to be. So my guess is that 48 might even just be the perfect number we need. And you know, I've decided I might want to raise this up 1. So all of these will kind of be pushing towards this place here. Perfect. Yeah, exactly the amount we needed. So if you shift on this, you don't get pushed, just so you know. We can also just fly into the air here. So now what we can do is also we can grab some of these upgrades. Mob masher for our sharpness, which will just make things go faster, kill them faster, which will be nice. So we need 40 swords because we can have 10 of these. Okay, we've got 10 of those sharpness ones. And honestly, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get some looting now that I think about it, because we could use this meat for powering our farm. Didn't even realize that. So what I will do here is place this here, get rid of this, put this mob masher on top so it can get ready Boom. Then we'll replace it with the redstone when we're done. Then we can put these 10 upgrades in here, or I guess 20. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is grab our barrel, our netherite one. I'm just gonna place it right here. I'm gonna grab an item collector from Just Dire Things, place it right on here, and I want it to pick up things really quickly, so I'm gonna drop the tick speed down to just 1 here. I'm gonna render the area and just have it fill up this place a little bit at least. Okay, so this looks like a decent area to be picking up items. Okay, and I just figured out that we can just grab our spawner here. Let's get rid of this rendered area. It looks good. But we can grab our spawner here, and actually before we place it down, let's grab a lever. Place this here and a lever on top. We can turn this spawner off, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, that is after we make it redstone compatible. So let's see what that is. Redstone control, redstone comparator. Hurry and make this. Boom. Okay, so now it's off, but we can grab something called a redstone remote, which I think is a really cool feature. And we can just punch this and it's linked to it, so we can be outside of here and just right click and it'll turn it on, right click, it'll turn it off. So we can just grab an item frame and put this right here with our remote right there. And whenever we need it, we can just plop it off and turn it on. But we want it off for right now. This is a really cool thing. I really like that. But so we have this item collector here, but we also want to make sure that we're gathering fluids too. And so my guess is that I can just use an advanced fluid collector here to be able to do this. Okay, let's render this area. Oh, I just realized that we don't need a fluid collector at all. We actually need and I don't even know if we need a mob masher really. We kind of need a mob slaughter factory to get the pink slime. Okay, well let's place down this slaughtering thing here and let's see what's needed. Can we put upgrades in here? Okay, so we can put range upgrades in here and speed ones all the way up to, whoa, tier 4. My gosh, that's kind of nuts. Okay, well we've got our disillusionment chamber here, and I think it would be a good idea to get a pattern block for it, pattern provider. Okay, so we're gonna put our disillusionment chamber right here. We're gonna need the patterns for it. Okay, we've got all those in there. Now we can, I'm pretty sure, just request some of these tier 1s, but we're missing latex and gold gears. Okay, so I think it'd be good to get some latex automated. We need fluid extractors. Okay, so we have 6 of these now, and I think we can just put them facing like this. Okay, so we're gonna need an advanced block placer now, just like so, and we need to render the area, there we go, so that it'll place blocks in this area right here. We want an allow list of acacia logs. Boom. Now we just need an export bus, and then we just need a crafting card in here with acacia logs. Boom. We actually don't really need this, honestly. What we can do is get an ME wireless controller here. All right, so let's craft up some of those wireless controllers or other wireless connectors. Okay, so once this has power, I'm pretty sure it should just craft the acacia log. Oh, that's right, we gotta connect these two. Okay, we gotta get this ME wireless setup kit, which needs a singularity and a calculation process and a wireless receiver. Okay. Okay, so we just click this right here. So bound to this and this. So now they're connected, and now they should be putting the logs there. Perfect. And if we give all of these power as well, we'll go much faster. And now these will start filling up with latex. So now to get this out of here, we can just use an ME interface. Oh wow. Yeah, it looks like by adding this many gates here, it might be making it freak out the system a bit. Weird. Oh, because we don't have any more nether stars in here. Huh. This battery really does nothing, does it? Well, let's put one of these on 1. It should give it enough power, I mean, right? Although, wondering why this is like this in the first place. Wow, okay, well, good thing we have access to these drawers, right? Let's grab some of this dust here to make these shards, which give us some nether stars. Man, I did not realize that this generator was doing so much. Oh my gosh. Well, now we know, you know? We're gonna need to make tons more of these nether stars. Let's do that. Weird, okay. Yeah, that's pretty reliant on that. So, let's see, I guess we don't really need power for this. It can kind of just go on its own. It should be fast enough. But back to what we were doing, ME interface. Okay, and then we can make some fluid drawers here and add them to our storage. We'll grab our linking tool and our locking tool, or configuring tool, or whatever it is, and we'll lock all these up, and then we'll link all of them up too. Perfect. And then we'll grab a bucket of this latex, boom, and just put it in one of our drawers here. And now we can put a basic mechanical pipe, should be fine, to just link all these up. Oops, I got basic logistical transporters instead of basic mechanical pipes. I don't know why. Oh, there they are. I was gonna say, I'm kind of confused here. We're good. Okay, so now we should be able to do this. And then we should be able to grab our configurator and put this to pull on all of these. And then it should hopefully be sending it here. Yes, okay, perfect. Now we just have latex. And there we go, just latex just chilling right there. That is so sweet. Okay, now we've got what we need for that. And this is automatic. We can actually give it power. I don't think it'll be a problem. This will go so much faster. Yeah, just starting to get all this stuff here. Cool, and now we should probably make some upgrades for these storages. Wonder how many can it have? It can have 4. Okay, so let's make 4 of them. Okay, boom. Now we have 4 of these in here, which can hold 2.1 million, which we should be fine with. And I think I should avoid the extras, but there we go. Perfect. That's all working beautifully. And why did we need latex, you may ask? That is a great question. Oh, that's right. We wanted to eventually make some pink slime, which needs pink slime. But in order to get that, we have the mob slaughter factory, which we're gonna get rid of, but we need speed tier upgrades, that's right. And for this one, for example, we need 1,000 millibuckets and some power. But now that we have it, we should be able to, if we look it up, speed tier upgrades, get it, but we need gold gear, which I thought we had pattern for. We do, so I'm kind of confused why. Try and make 100 and see if it has any troubles with it. Yeah, it doesn't have any troubles with it, so I'm not sure why it's acting this way. Strange. Yeah, the whole iron nuggets thing isn't working. Let's just make some gold gears here. See, I don't know why this happens. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We have all the items. We can literally do it ourselves. Just got 64 gold gears, but it won't register, which is kind of weird. But anyway, let's grab some speed. Let's just grab 12 of these here. Missing gold gear? What? Did we get the wrong gold gear? Maybe that's it. We got all the ores gold gears. Is there another type? No. There isn't another type. Huh. Okay, let's look at industrial foregoing for these gears and see if I'm making the wrong ones, I guess. Oh, I maybe might know what's going on here, but I'm not sure. Maybe let's take a look at the pattern, because I think that matters a little bit. Okay, so I think it's from like left to right. So we have the 2 redstone, 2 glass. Oh, and then maybe the bucket and then gold gears. Yeah, maybe let's try that. Let's take this out and try and make another pattern for it. Just change it up a bit so that this, oops. Okay, let's try and find some latex. And then we want gold gears and then sugar, I believe it was. 2 of them. Let's try that. I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful for this. Now let's try and make one. Oh, boom, that's it. It was the order. No way. Okay, well, let's make our 12 here. Also means probably all of these are wrong too. Uh-oh. Oh, that's why, because probably I don't have it exporting, right? No, it seemed like it. Oh, maybe it's stuck in here though. Return inventory? No, it's not. Oh, power. That's right. There we go. Now it should be plugging and chugging. Nope, doesn't seem to be working. Is there a way to... Yeah, it's not exporting. I think this down here might need to be an advanced one, an advanced pattern provider. So let's make the upgrades for that. Here we go, let's do that. And then what we want, how do we make this lead? So output goes down. Oh, I see. We had to have push for the bottom. That makes sense. You know, we're learning different things. So let's make another. And there, boom, it goes and it comes out. Perfect. Now let's see what happens if we try and make 10 of these. It says we're missing diamond gears and glass panes. Okay, so we don't have a pattern for diamond gears, it looks like, interestingly enough. So let's make one. But we definitely do have one for glass panes. At least I'm pretty darn sure. Just in case, we'll put it in. Not easy to really find with all this here. But now what we have to do is fix our speed 2 tier upgrade. So it should read redstone, glass, latex, diamond gear, speed 1. Okay. Redstone, glass, latex. Okay. Diamond gear, speed tier 1, and sugar. 2 sugar. Okay. And that should be the correct pattern for this. So let's swap those out. Boom. And now let's see if we can make 10. Okay, it looks like we can. So here we go. It should be crafting it up. Just takes a little bit. We can put the upgrades in here as we go later on. Oh, something happened. Do we run out of latex? Is that it? No, we got 16 buckets of it. We've given it juice. What is it stuck on? Maybe it's because I was watching it. Got nervous. No, yeah, something's wrong. Maybe, does it not have enough iron? Doesn't have any iron nuggets. Don't know why it doesn't just request them. Kind of a strange thing. Oh, because it's not doing it correct? What the heck? No crafts are working, like, at all. I don't understand this. Weird. I don't know why we have to do all this by hand. Yeah, see, nuggets won't work either. Just a mess. So strange. Okay, well, I'm not sure why that's doing it. But anyway, let's try this again. Wonder if that was the problem. It looks like it was. Looks like that's what was the thing holding it up. Let's check to make sure we have a pattern for iron ingot. Yep, we've got the iron ingot pattern thing right here with iron essence and iron nugget one. Strange that it's just not working. All right, so while this is cooking, let's check our speed 3, tier 3. So this is gonna need a netherite and pink slime. So that's what we're trying to get. So I think we stop here with the speed 2 upgrades. Oh, looks like you can only have one per machine here. I hope that's not the case for... Oh, no, yeah, this is the one that we want. Pretty sure. Which one did we want to... Oh, that's right, we wanted it on our mob slaughter. Dang, yeah, this only increases it by... You can only do one. I hope this can do more later, but yeah, for now it's just doing it twice as fast. Interesting. Well, let's go to this mob masher for now. Oh, and that got collected by this. Okay, cool. Got to be careful of that. Okay, so we'll put the mob slaughter factory right here with its increased speed and power. And honestly, we can kind of just turn this on right now. Although, first let's increase the spawn count with fermented spider eyes and gas tears. So spider eyes, gas tears, nether star, soul lantern. Oh, and echo shards. Okay, let's grab all this stuff. Okay, we only have 2 fermented spider eyes. Grab some gas tears, echo shards, we have tons of, and soul lantern. So this will now ignore light. This will make it so we don't even need to be here. This will make it so that a whole bunch more will spawn, I think. Okay, I think that's all it can do. I'm not exactly sure what echoing does. And then gas tier spawns more, oh, it gives it a total of 32 max entities, I see. And then spawn count is from the spider eyes. So now it ignores players, it ignores light, echoing 5. Should really speed this up. I don't know if this mob slaughter factory can handle it, is the thing, you know? So, we'll see. Let's turn it on. I think it takes the time it would have normally taken for it to spawn, for it to update. Huh, I'm not sure why it's not spawning, to be honest with you. Maybe do we need, like, grass for it to spawn? That'd be kind of weird, but here we go. Oh, it does. It needs grass blocks to spawn. Interesting. But it does instantly go down there and get consumed. Okay, maybe let's place one grass block there. Oh, it's not going to get collected. Well, we have a interesting dilemma here, because we can't really get the cows out. Okay, well, hopefully eventually they'll wander off like they are and just get eaten. And I don't think it's too slow, honestly. I mean, it's doing kind of good. Actually, you know what? We could make an upgrade, because the working area here is real small as of right now. What the heck? Uh-oh, did not see that. But I think we can make an upgrade here where we can increase the working area of the machine. Okay, yeah, range tier, I think, is what we can put in here. Cool. So we just need to make a range 2, I would say. Okay, I think we really just need this. So let's grab iron nuggets, redstone dust, and glass panes. All right, we have a range +4 upgrade. And once we put that in, it should just gobble all these up. Yeah, there we go. My goodness. Okay. Well, what we can do now is just go in here and remove all of these blocks and these and just exchange it for purely grass blocks to have a big old spawning area. Here we need a piston to increase the spawn range. Boom. Because now I'm pretty sure it can spawn on these grass blocks. And is it just spawning already and I don't know? Oh, it doesn't seem like it. Okay, let's turn this off for now. And I hope when I do this, it'll pick it up, please. Okay, with all its glory, hoping. And then we'll just do one grass block right here and then the spawner like that. It's redstone controlled, so it's gonna need a lever on it. Let's see if this still does the lever. Nope, gotta punch it. Okay, 6.21 buckets of slime. You know, I think we can do this a little better. Like make it go faster. I think the key is making fermented spider eyes. Yeah, for some reason, forgot about the quartz glass not working, so let's do it ourselves. Man, once it's taken away from you, you realize how nice it is. Okay, it looks like the pattern itself is broken, so we gotta make our own patterns by hand, which is unacceptable. I'm just kidding, but it is sort of weird, you know. So let's make fermented spider eyes and all the ingredients necessary for it as well. Got mushrooms. Oh, sugar, which I guess we can use a honey bottle for because we have a recipe for that. And spider eyes themselves, we can grab this recipe, I guess. Or, oh, we could have spider essence. Didn't even know that. Well, cool. Let's put all these in. Let's craft up some spider eyes. fermented spider eyes, that is. We'll grab 30 of them, and I think, oh, looks like it's reached the max. We did not need to make 30, but at least we have them now, right? Okay, so what else can we do here? Maybe a conduit for ignoring conditions. So a conduit, a clock. Okay, we got a conduit, so it should ignore all condition necessary. And then we want clocks. These in here. Get rid of the max time it takes for them to spawn. Oh my goodness, how many can I put in? Okay, so max spawn delay is now the same as minimum spawn delay. Oh, we got cows spawning outside now. I guess we need... So in order to get rid of some of the spawn range, we need a piston and nether quartz. So let's see if we go like this and then nether quartz. Uh-oh. Alright, let's turn this off for a second. Oh, we gotta hold this item in the offhand. That's what we do. Okay, so let's bring it down to 1. Okay, now what we can do is take this out of our offhand and increase it to just 5. That's what we want instead of 6, because with 6 they can spawn outside like they are. Let's get rid of them. Holy cow. Literally, this is... Oh my gosh, is that what echoing does? It's like... Oh, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. Alright, well. Okay, wow. That's a lot just spawning right there. Yeah, so this is working great. And we can get one of these set up too for items as well, just with the grinder. But yeah, that's super sick. Alright, so what I want to have happen now is I want to have another ME wireless thing happen in here, which I'm going to craft by hand. Okay, so now what I want to do is place another one of these wireless connectors, set warp to mob farm here, but I'm gonna put a... Actually, I don't even know if we need this. I think we just need an ME interface. Could just put it on here. Okay, actually I think we do need it. And then we need this wireless setup thingy, so bound to that, and then it's bound to this one. It should be online now, both of those, which it says it is. Perfect. And then before we open this up, we want to get buckets, and we want to get some of the meat, but we also want some of the pink slime, and we want to put the pink slime in there and the liquid meat in there, then grab our configurator and have it pull, and I think it should be working. Yeah, 10.4 buckets, 4.2 buckets. That's nuts. Okay, now we need upgrades. Okay, so we can put these in here and these in here. We might as well put more right there for maybe some ether gas or something in the future. But here we go. Now we have this mob slaughter factory that's just going to be pumping out slime all the time, which is awesome. And we actually don't need this setup here. We need it at a different one. Let's grab a remote. We forgot to put it back. Boom. Okay, so this is also a 7x7 here. So let's build this because I want to be able to have infinite stake to power up one of our generators. Okay, so we can place our barrel right here and then grab the item collector once again, but change the rendered area. Oh, okay, we can just kind of scoot it over this away. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so break it down a little bit more. Perfect. So it should be picking up everything within this area. Sweet. And get rid of the rendered area. And what we can do is grab our mob masher and the upgrades. We can grab our entity convoys. Let's put a piece of glass here for now. We'll put the mob masher there in a moment. First, what we got to do is get a cow spawn egg. Oh, what? With a solium spawner, we can make cow spawn egg. Okay. No way. Okay, let's do this. Since this is kind of mob related, I'll put it right here and grab some essence of the cow variety. Huh, could have sworn we had some. Do we not have cow seed? Cow seeds. Okay, well, let's make that happen. Okay. Getting these cow jars filled up, and boom. Okay, just needed a stack of beef. Now we need the solium seed bases, not these ones. We need prudentium. All right, sweet. We got some cow essence now. Plant that in. Grab our cow essence. Place it in a storage container. Perfect. Warp to the mob farm. Grab some cow essence, and we put it in. Just need some power, it looks like. And boom. What just happened? Did a cow just spawn somewhere? Oh, maybe it's just a spawner and not actually giving you a cow egg. But I know there's another way to do this, right? Weird. Okay. Pretty sure we just get a mob swab and swab them. And the next cow we see, we can just swab. Boom. And then make some GM chicken feed. We just need a bucket of experience. So let's head home. Storage, actually. Think of it as my home, I guess. I'm here so often. Okay, GM chicken feed. Oh, okay. Well, let's just do this here for a cow. And then we want a chicken. So let's just grab some eggs. Let's have him grow up. Okay, boom. And then we got the cow spawn egg. We're at the mob farm here, and we just need another spawner, which we have tons of. Just use a cave spider spawner for example. Okay, redstone comparator to make it controllable by redstone. Grab a lever, put it on top. We want a conduit to ignore all the settings. Nether star, and some echo shards. So it's echoing 5. And spawn range 4, so 1, 2, and 1, 2. Guess we placed it up a little too high then. Let's actually pick it up. Okay, let's get some stack tier upgrades. Oh, only 2 of them can be used, and then a compacting one too. I don't know if that'll do anything for this, but we'll have it there. And we also want an experience collector. Might as well, right? Experience holder. Okay, now we have an experience holder as well. Let's place that right there. Render out the area. Okay, so that is now rendering this whole area, getting a little bit out of it and lower, so it should get everything. Now we need to swap this out for a redstone block so we can power it up. Grab our mob masher, put the upgrades in, fill this up with some glass. Oh, and you know what? Also link this up with a redstone remote. Okay, linked to it. And then let's grab an item frame too. Slap it right here with the remote right here. But let's turn it on. Boom. See what it needs. I think it's, so it's ignoring players, ignoring conditions. Oh, yep, there we go. Okay, boom. Yeah, so all this should be going in here, and oh my, is there a lot already? We honestly might want to make the netherite stack tier upgrades. Holy cow, that costs a lot. But it looks like we can actually make them. Boom. Yeah, we can put these netherite ones in here. Sweet. Oh, and it looks like some of them are up on top. We could also make this one right here, have them turn instead. Oh, wow, I almost died. Oh my gosh, that's very scary. All right, let's just have this guy turn them. Here we go, so that they can actually do it. All right, so why is this experience right here not getting picked up? Maybe it should be every tick or so? I wonder, why is this experience thing not? Oh, collect experience, you gotta collect it. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so it is collecting the experience now. And I want to grab the clocks. I think it was like 20 of them or something that we were able to put in there. Grab the fermented spider eyes as well to have more spawn. Ooh, oh gosh, holy cow, yeah, I gotta be careful. Sweet, max entities 6. Let's grab the clocks. Oh, we can even do more actually. And then how do we get rid of the minimum? Sugar. Okay, let's see how far we can get this minimum delay down to 20. Okay, and then can we change the max again? Let's do one more clock. Oh, we can. Oh, no way. All right, let's definitely do that. Okay, so they're always doing it every 20 ticks. That's kind of nuts. Uh-oh, we got a cow out here though. Oh, I see. It's because they're spawning on this glass. Although they're not technically allowed to be. Oh, but it ignores the conditions, that's right. But there we go. Jeez, so much meat. And oh, we're getting essence too. And everlasting beef. I didn't know you would get those. We're actually going to need to void that. Okay, so let's grab a void upgrade and allow. We'll just block this. Oh, there we go. Oops. So we want to allow the voiding of everlasting beef. Oops. I just got rid of it. So I'll have to wait for another everlasting beef to get in here, which really shouldn't take too long. Here we go. Boom. So that should void it. And I think we should be good. Leave it running like this. This can go up to 65,000, so we're totally fine there. And yeah, this is definitely my best cow farm ever. And let's check on the pink slime. Yeah, 307 buckets. Got some liquid meat too, which is great. Okay, let's see what we really need for this quantum data entangler. Tons of stuff, my gosh. Oh, we'll have it running and see if it'll actually work. So what we need is blazing crystal times 3 block, like just one of them. So for that, we're gonna need 81. Oh, 729 actually. Oh no, we'll need 81 of these. Okay, pretty sure. Because we'll need this for the infinity lava cell, and we'll need soul lava for this unobtanium vibranium alloy ingot. Ah, that's why we need pink slime for this. Pink slime blocks, which we can get with glass blocks and pink slime. Okay, let's actually make a pattern for that since we have it all. And this seems to be crafting up just perfectly, I think. No, it's not. Why not? Strange. Let's cancel that actually, because we can also just do this in the block form, I'm pretty sure. Oh wow, looks like, yeah, we can. We can actually just condense blaze rods. Oh, let's definitely do that. That'll be way faster, I would assume. Let's grab a pattern for this, pattern for this, pattern for this, and a pattern for that. Okay, I think we should be able to just craft up blocks of blaze rods. So let's do that first. Just want one of these. Boom. Yeah, we can just craft up compressed blocks here. It should be done pretty soon. Well, let's make another pattern for pink slime. We'll do pink slime blocks and put the pattern inside of here and see if we can request pink slime blocks. Boom. Oh, no way, it worked. Okay. Sick. Yeah, let's request 3 more. All right. So also, if you guys are wondering, I was always like, how on earth do we do this? Like, I have to put these 4 slime in my inventory first so that I can then click and request it. But what you can actually do is just middle mouse click. So it's the mouse wheel, like the scrolling thing. You can just click that in and it'll request it regardless of the fact that you have stuff in your inventory already. So just so you know, if you're ever wondering, how on earth does this work? That's how you do it. Okay, so we just need 4 pink slime. Oh, but that's right. We want to do the block, which is why we got the 4 blocks of pink slime. And now we just need soul lava because we have everything else. Ah, okay. So how do you make a soul lava bee? Okay, so it looks like we need the spawn egg, which we can just put soul lava into the ghostly bee, and that should work. Ghostly bee spawn egg though, which we need to get ghostly bees for, which is a gas tier on a soul sand nest. Got it? Cool. Alright, so let's grab a soul sand nest. You know, this probably has to be done in the nether. And then let's grab a gas tier. Go ahead and speed this up, but we also need to grab some bee cages really quick. Okay, we got 5 of them. Oh wow. Yeah, it's already filled up a pretty good amount. So I think I'm gonna grab this controller really quickly and switch it off for a second. Because yeah, that's a lot. I think that'll be more than enough to power our systems for right now at least. So let's grab another productivity upgrade. Ooh, my skin hasn't updated. Sorry about that. Oh, we do have one already. Sweet. And we can just plop all these bees in here. Oh, that's a different type of bee. Okay, ghostly bee. And then let's get the pokey pokey. 3 of those. All right, now that we've got those pokey pokies in there, let's go ahead and speed it up. Oh, that would be good to have some type of block here, huh? Soul soil they need. Let's grab some. Yeah, there we go. We're getting some genes from them. Go ahead and put these gas tiers in here. Oh, here we go. We got a 100% ghostly one. Perfect. So now what we need to do, grab a honey treat and put these 2 together. Boom. Then we just need an egg. We need to take these out and put this in, and then put an egg in, and boom. We should have a ghostly bee spawn egg. Perfect. And now we need to grab soul lava. So maybe let's go to Piglin Village here. Whoa. Okay, here we are in a big Piglin Village. Been a while since we've been here. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's just a block of netherite there. Oh gosh. There's tons of these guys. Okay. Well, that did not work as well as I thought it would. So let's go here to Pigman Pyramid. Whoa. And I want to kind of just teleport away and try and find another Piglin Village to get more soul lava. So let's grab our compass. Piglin Village. Here we go. Okay, it should be right down here. Oh, here it is. Oh wow, this is tiny. Is there any more by chance? Or any soul lava in here? No, doesn't seem like it, unfortunately, unless there's some down here. No, dang. Well, here we go again. Ooh, here we go. Dang, these are really tiny. Really small, unfortunately. Okay, well, another dud. Keep trying it out. Okay, here we go. We got the fake soul lava right there. It's not really an actual source, unfortunately. No, what is this? This is water and a whole bunch of grindstones. Oh, here we go. Perfect. We got 2 pools of it. Let's definitely set a warp here. Piglin Village 2. Let's just grab an elite fluid tank here. Grab all this. Oh, nope. Yeah, that can't be used. Just grab a bucket. Although, you know, I might be able to use a fluid canister. Let's try that out. Yeah, we can. Cool. Okay, so that's full of soul lava. Let's grab some bucket. Actually, you know what? Let's just make more fluid canisters. Ah, we don't have any ferrocore ingots. Buckets it is. Oh, sir. But I'm just trying to steal your lava. Okay, so I need 4 more buckets. Alright, boom, we got it all. Sweet. Alright, so now what we should do is put all this away except for 1 bucket, I think. And we have 6.21 buckets of molten lava in here. So, we actually, what the? How is there a cow in here? Oh man, I'll let you be. But we gotta make a fluid canister. So let's go to storage. And that way, we can get some more ferrocore ingots. Alright, so let's pick all that up. We got molten allthemodium in there, and then, oh yeah, we've got soul lava in there, and then we can just place that soul lava there, place our ghostly bee spawn egg right here, and let it go in, and boom, we got it. A soul lava bee egg. Perfect. So here we are. Let's go ahead and grab a quick bee cage, and then spawn this guy right here, and pick him up. And he's got high productivity. Whew, that's awesome. So we need another productivity upgrade. Okay, we got the productivity upgrade. Now let's put this guy in. Sweet. And I'm pretty sure he should just give us straight up like soul lava. Oh, whoops. We gotta literally put soul lava in front of him. Pretty sure. I wonder if you can put just a bucket. Nope. Has to be the actual soul lava. So we can just place that like that. Hopefully this doesn't burn anything. Pretty sure it won't. And now we can do that. And yep, it'll produce soul lava comb, which will end up being processed in here. Hold on, what? How does this work? Where exactly does this soul lava go? Certainly not going in here. I think it might be sort of being wasted right now. So maybe we ought to have a centrifuge just for it. Okay, we got a heated centrifuge. Let's grab our label gun here. Let's take a look at our code. So from Hive, I think we're gonna just copy another section here. So we want to go from Soul Lava Hive. We'll still output pollen to storage, but comb we want to be sent to Lava Center for Lava Centrifuge. And we don't need Gene. Actually, I think we do kind of want Gene. Let's keep that there to indexer. Yeah, so we just need to define Soul Lava Hive and Lava Center, which is the centrifuge. Got it. Soul Lava Hive. We don't want it to be Hive though. And then we want Lava Center to be here. And we pushed it to the manager and it should work now. Let's see. Oops, I just put time fluid in here. Great. Okay. Boom. Time fluid out of there. Now we should need to provide some power to this through gates. And then it should produce, hold on, why? Oh, there it is. Okay, it's producing the soul lava right there. I see. Okay, so I wonder if we can, from this hive, just add it into the factory manager to put lava to storage. Would that work? Where is storage again? Oh, this is storage. Soul lava to storage. Invalid program. Maybe if we just say lava, it's running. Okay. My guess is that fluids just can't be transported like that. So we're gonna have to find another way to do so. Oh, and we can just use the same setup we had before with an ME wireless connector here. All right, now let's put all this stuff in here. Boom. And we got 4 of them, I'm pretty sure. Yep. And we just need this card and then we need an ME interface. Okay, so we've got the ME wireless connectors and we've connected them together. Okay, so it should look like this, and then we just take our configurator and we go fluids and boom, should be able to, oh shoot, oh no, where did that go? I have no idea where that went. Yeah, nowhere. Okay, understood. Well, let's grab a bucket of soul lava and put it in here. There we go. Oh, okay. It did go there. Sweet. So now let's work back to bees. Okay, let's try this again. So we've got the bucket ready and then we push it in. And now we can put these things in here and we need speedier upgrades for this. So we've got 4 of those. Okay, there we go. We got the speedier upgrade. Oops, I just put time fluid in my system, which means we're gonna have to have a canister of it. Now that's put in there. Gonna need upgrades for it very soon, but for now that's just there. Well, that's kind of nifty. I can just take it from my storage now. Cool. Okay, I guess that's not too bad. Okay, so now we have soul lava, 50 buckets worth, which is really nice. Oh, that's right, and we have the blazing crystal 3 times block. I guess it's a blaze rod block times 3. So I think we can just put this into our system here. Boom. Wow, and we need 78 million FE. Oh, that's right. We also need to grab more nether stars. I think we should just kind of have a barrel and a hopper feeding into this. Put those in there and they should be, yep, funneling right in. Perfect. I'm just making tons of these and putting them in the barrel. It looks like this battery really doesn't have buffer capabilities at all. Okay, so we got 308 nether stars in there and 320 nether stars in here. So that should keep us going for a while, hopefully. Huh, doesn't seem like this is going anymore. Weird. Strange. It was going before, right? So I guess we're gonna have to kind of do it the normal way and just request 81 of these. Huh. Why is it not pulling? Oh, there we go. Okay. That's strange. Wow, this looks really cool. Looks like we need to get this by killing a boss. The Annihilator. Oh, we can just make it. Cursium ingot. Looks like we get it from some type of quest. Wow. Overworld, Land of the 4 Bosses, Cataclysm, Stake. It's a mod that adds new bosses, dungeons, and of course loot. So there's no order necessarily, but some are harder to kill than others. Cool. Cursed Pyramids. Dang, I really am excited to be able to fight these guys like Ignis and the Netherite Monstrosity and stuff. Harbinger. Ooh, that would be super nice. That would be really, really cool to get into. So the reason I'm trying so hard for this Infinity Lava Cell is because it would be really good to have for crafts in the future. And I think if we have it now, then it'll just be that much better for us. And also, now that we have this soul lava, we should just be able to craft the Unobtanium Vibranium Alloy, but in the block form, right? I wonder, it doesn't look like we have a pattern for it yet, so let's make it. Okay, but let's make sure it's correct, in the correct order. So it should be slime, vibranium, slime, piglet part. No, that's not correct at all. Okay, so slime, vibranium, slime. Okay, pink slime, vibranium, slime, piglet heart block, lava. And I'm guessing slime like this again. Piglet heart block right here, and here. Then unobtaining block right there. I'm guessing. Let's see. Let's look at it again. Yeah, that looks right. So this should be the recipe. So boom. Let's go ahead and put this in this pattern encoder so that now we can request one. Boom. And I'm pretty sure it should work. Oh my goodness, it worked. That is nuts. We literally have one now. Boom. Okay. We can get the ingots as well. Quest completed for that. Get back the block. My goodness. Well, sweet. Now we just need this one, I think. And we need to, yeah, we need to get into Ars Nouveau, which actually shouldn't be too tough. We just need the enchanting apparatus real quick. All right, enchanting apparatus. And then 8 pedestals, I believe. Pretty sure that's how it's done. And then I think we should create a room for Ars. So let's place everything down here. Boom. Oh, that's right. I think I want it to be elevated. Pretty sure. Maybe not. Oh, I also think we need 9 of these to kind of go in a, maybe we don't need 9. I'm going to place one there anyway and then put this on top. Oh, an arcane core needs to be underneath. Okay, cool. Okay, arcane core. Boom. Oh, that's really glowy. I like it. Okay, sweet. Now what we need is a volcanic source link. Okay, boom. And from what I know, what we're supposed to do now is place it down here and grab an unobtanium source jar. Okay, which needs a source jar and unobtanium ingot and 10,000 source. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we need source jars, which we don't have any archwood at all. Crazy. Let's get some. Bone meal this puppy up. Huh, I guess not. Maybe it needs to be a different biome or something. Yep, there we go. Gather it all up. Okay, source jar. We actually have one right here. Okay, we have 10 source jars. Well, 11 technically, but we'll just use 10. So let's go in here and let's place 10 of these source jars in here. And I think we just need to put lava buckets on top. Like just kind of give it to it. Oh, nope. Okay, so what I got to do is place block here. And then what we want to do is get an arcane platform, which we can just use our pedestal for. Oh, we already have a arcane platform. So we just place this here, and now what we can do is place the lava there. Perfect. And yeah, it's filling this up right here. Perfect. We just got to keep doing that. I'm actually going to warp back to the storage here to grab this tank we have so that we can place that there and just fill up all our buckets again and keep this process going. And also holding iron from when we ran out of nether stars. Okay, so I think all of these are 100% full now. So what we can do is grab our jar here and then some unobtanium. And I'm pretty sure what we do is place all these like so, and then this in here, and it should take all the source. Oh, it just needs one source, actually. Okay, I thought it needed much more, but it does not. So let's place this here, this unobtanium one, and fill it up. There's ways to automate this, but we can set that up later. And the reason we're filling this guy up is because we need to use an entire tank of this, and I don't think it'll pull from all these at once. It'll just pull from one source, but we need to use this to get this block right here, this Unobtanium Allthemodium Alloy block. We're going to need air essence, block of earth essence, block of fire essence, and block of water essence. We're going to need to do the individual imbuement chamber recipes for these to get that happen. So having source will be very useful for that. Just a lot of these medial tasks that we could automate, but I think just for the first one, I'm kind of going to do by hand. And I was looking forward to some menial work. Okay, so we got that 100% full. Perfect. And now I hope we can take one of these and it still be full. Yeah, okay, it is. And I want to take it over here. And I actually probably want to just take a couple, if not all of these with me. I can leave this unobtanium one here. But I want to put these over here so that I can set up this imbuement chamber. All right, so let's get some of this stuff. We're going to need 10 of each, or I guess 9 of each for the block. So we need snow block. Okay, so I think we just put, okay. So we got to place some pedestals around this. Still have one here. Can make 2 more. Pretty sure it only needs 3. Let's place these here. Oh, okay. Place the water bucket there. The kelp here. Snow block here. Oh, and then we need source gem. Boom. Oh, and we don't use all the... Okay, we didn't need this many water buckets, but that's okay. Good to know. Oh, we could totally easily get this automated. I didn't think it was this easy. Okay, now we have enough for the water essence block. Boom. And now we need the air essence, which needs the feather, arrow, and wild and wing. Wild and wing. And let's also grab a block of amethyst, because we can, with this, after we take these off, and place this in here, and it will turn into a source gem block, which is what we'll need for more source gems, because we're going to need at least 27 of these, so we need to do more. I think 2 more should do the trick. Okay, pretty sure we should be good now. So let's grab all the things we need. We need the wild and wing, feather, arrow, and then a source gem. Alright, and with this final one, we've got all the blocks we need. Perfect. So now let's see what we were gonna need for this Allthemodium Unobtanium Alloy block. We're gonna need 2 piglet hearts and Allthemodium and Unobtanium, okay? Allthemodium, Unobtanium, and 2 piglet heart blocks, which we have so many of. So the piglet heart blocks are like this. I don't know if the order matters 100%. And then we need a source gem block. This will actually save on source gem, so let's put it in and it should work. Oh, it's working. Use the entire thing. Almost. Jeez. No way. And boom. There we go. That is so sick. Dang, there we go. We got it. Unobtanium Allthemodium Alloy ingots. We can grab these as well. Boom, we have all 3. My goodness. So what else do we need for this infinity lava cell? We need lava buckets and this thing, which needs accumulation processors. Okay, so it just requires a little bit of crafting, I would say. Let's go to storage and see if we can make some patterns for this. All right, so let's put all these in. I'm pretty sure we should just be able to try and craft these guys. Just need 1, I'm pretty sure. We're missing Certus Quartz Essence. Wow, seriously? Wow, okay. Well, we're gonna need some more Certus Quartz, so I think let's grab all of this, huh? Okay, let's do it. We needed Certus Quartz. Here it is. This is the good thing about having so much just passively generating. Okay, now how much do we need? Oh, we can do, oh, this isn't the right one. We need the, I think we need the 256 one. Yeah, if we have a pattern for it, then we need it. Okay, yeah. We need a lot more. That is interesting. So we just gotta make more Certus seeds. Let's make some Certus quartz blocks 1 time. Let's just make 16 of them. We need some tertium essence as well. Okay, let's place these 16 in here and 16 in here to get 4 more of these seeds. Boom, we got 4 of them. And the reason I'm not upgrading this, like making another one rather, is because there's something that we can actually get that's much faster than this, believe it or not. So, and that is actually called a hydroponic bed here, because this is going pretty quickly, but not really that quickly. It's like 5 or so every second. We need 42,000 of them. So let's start getting this bed set up. And the first step would be to start making some patterns for it. Alright, let me BB. Okay, so for 1 dry rubber, it takes 750 latex and 500 water. So let's set this on the pattern here. We need half a bucket. Boom. Then 0.75 here for latex. And that is what will get us some latex. Cool. Or some dry rubber. Let's grab another latex processing unit. We'll get a pattern processor here and a latex processing unit. We'll slap a gate onto that. And we're gonna grab this void cell out of here and our infinite water source out, because we're gonna need it. And put them both in here. Look at our computer, still not finished. But now we can put this pattern in here, and we can see now that the plastic can be crafted, because that can be crafted, and so can that. Now we're just missing an iron hoe. Might as well make a pattern for it. Then some dirt, which we don't have a pattern for, interestingly enough. Then we need fertilizer, which we will get to. We're gonna get to it right now. So we need a sewage composter, or however you say that. Okay, we got a sewage guy. Oh, and look at this. Perfect. We've got a cow right here. So what we can do is actually just set this up right here. We'll take just fences all around this area and put the sewage guy right here. And we'll grab a sewer as well. Boom. We'll grab our fences, and he's literally standing on it right now. So we might as well lock him in. Boom. Perfect. Thank you, cow. And now it should be, oh, we gotta give it power. Oh, gotta give the sewer power as well. Sweet. So it's getting sewage. We can grab a speed 2 tier upgrade here. Put it inside. And for this one as well. So we want front pole. Maybe it's not the front. There we go. it's the right. Sweet. And we got our fertilizer. It's honestly all we needed was one for now. And with this, should be able to get one of these. We're just missing a pity machine frame. And boom, should be crafting all this up. And wow, it worked. Perfect. Okay, so we have the bed now. Thank you, Cal. And you know what? I would set it up in here, but there's not a lot of room left. Maybe like right here would be good. Kind of place it like right here or so for now. And you know, I actually want to make another one of these. We're gonna need another pity machine frame and fertilizer. Got 3. And I think I am actually gonna move this just across here, because this is the one that isn't being used. It's like that's the old and this is the new way of doing things. So let's start it up just right in here. Boom, like this. And then we need 8 of these soul surging things, which will really get things going speed-wise. And you know, I think we're gonna build this one up actually, just because it might be a little bit easier that way. We're gonna need access underneath. Okay, now we're gonna need some ME import-export buses here. Next, we'll grab a couple of acceleration cards for these, just so they can keep up exporting and importing water, mainly. So we want this to send in water, so let's put that in. And we also want it to send in ether gas, which we don't have right now in our storage, but we can get that pretty quickly. We already have the setup back at home. Okay, so boom. Got those things set up. And then we're gonna need our friend, the wireless controller again. Place that right here. And then we're just gonna connect all this up to our wireless connector here. And we're gonna link this to one back in our storage. Sweet. Okay, so we don't have any warden souls, but this is what we would do, is we would have these warden souls being sent into here, and then from this interface we'll make sure we have soul pipes connecting all these soul surges so that they will actually be accelerated. And that is how it happens. So what we need to do right now is to use one of these corners, and I think honestly this corner should be good right here. So let's grab our building gadget again. I just want to make another chamber here. Okay, so now right here we're gonna have a warden captured in here. But a couple of things that we need are stasis chambers, which we need advanced machine frames for. So let's go ahead and make a recipe for that. Or a pattern rather. I'm gonna make sure it's right. All right, so boom, that should be correct. Put that into here. We also need to make a pity machine frame pattern. Let's make an advanced machine frame really quick. And boom, that worked. That's super cool. Let's grab a stasis chamber. Second one. Also, I want to make a pattern for these ender gates, the nitro version. So now we can just request like 100 of them, and then it should just make it all. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right, so we go ahead and place a gate right there and a gate right here. My goodness. Keeping me in place. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna need to have a setup like this. We need a fluid laser base with laser drills. So let's grab a fluid laser base right here. We need diamond gear and an advanced machine frame. And then we need laser drills, which we need simple machine frames for, one for each. I think we'll need 12 of those. Okay, we got the fluid laser base. We need 12 simple machine frame. Oh, we need nether brick. That's why. Okay, the rubber wasn't being pushed out. Okay, here we go. We got our 12 laser drills now. So we want to go 3 blocks up. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then we want to put this fluid laser base here. We want to get a blue laser lens. Let's grab one of those. And we can get rid of this. But we're going to need some of this. We're going to have the lasers be 3 of them each on every side here. Okay, so we got to rotate these so that they will actually point where we want them to. Sweet. We gotta power them all up. And then we're gonna want to get ME wireless control set up. Okay, then we just need to grab an ME storage bus. Boom, just like so. Place it on top of here. And then we simply just wanna simply connect it up to there. So let's grab this to bind it to that, and then put this one back home in our storage. Boom. So now that all should be set up, and it should be sending the fluid up through this pipe, I believe. Pretty sure. And then we just put this blue laser lens in, and then we gotta go grab a warden. So we just gotta get a mob imprisonment tool, which we have 4 of. Just need 1. Gotta walk to an ancient city and cause some mischief. Might as well make it worth it and loot some chests. Okay, here we go. Here's a shrieker. Here we go. So we'll let him get out. And boom, we got him. Now let's warp back, and then we should just be able to place... Yeah, see, we're getting done by the stasis. Just place him in here. Boom. Please tell me this is working. We gotta put this back in. Maybe it's not a fluid laser base. 1 second. We need to grab the soul laser base instead. Oops. Makes sense. Okay, now we have the soul laser base. Let's take this out of here and grab this. Oop. And then put that right there. Ooh, there we go. Now it's doing it. Look at that. You just getting all the soul essence out of there, which is super crazy. Oh, and we gotta put this inside. There we go. We're doing some soul storage. And now I think it should read in our... Yeah, here it is. We're getting souls. Just keeps going away though. Oh, I see. It's powering what we already had. Interesting. And the thing is this is getting hurt, but these should heal it. And I'm pretty sure it should do even better job if we give it some upgrades. Okay, so this can be upgraded with efficiency and speed, and it should help this guy heal a bit better. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, perfect. Sweet. So he should forever be alive, and we should just be getting a whole bunch of these souls continually. And I think we can probably safely slap a speed upgrade into this as well. Oh, no, doesn't look like it accepts that. It does accept efficiency though. Sweet. All right. All right, there we go. We got rid of the sounds of it too, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, so now we have these Warden souls here. Perfect. Which means we can get some soul pipes. So we get some plastic. And we'll connect all these up together. Sweet. So these are all now being powered. Okay, we also want to be able to go into here and put a stasis chamber right here. Power it up. Alright, so this should work. Keeping this guy in here. We just probably need some more laser drills to speed this process up. Alright, so now this is producing ether gas, and now we just gotta set up the same type of ME wireless system again with an interface. And then we're gonna want these wireless interfaces. We're gonna bind it to this one, but not place this other one in yet, because we first gotta get a bucket of this and put it in our storage containers. Boom, ether gas bucket. Sweet. And then we can put this in here, and it's already being used. Perfect. I'm gonna get 40 of these diamond upgrades. Okay. Wow, that was loud. I have 40 of these netherite upgrades that we can now put in our storages here. Sweet. So we don't have to worry about that. And then we can warp back to here. Oh, I guess actually we can go back to storage and just link up another one of these wireless connectors. Wireless connector is too far. Uh-oh, that's not good. All right, so since that wasn't working, we're gonna instead use an ender tank here. I've never used this before, but I'm assuming we can kind of just... Oop, okay, I'm assuming this blue thing here means that if it's set to blue at my other place, then it'll be good. So let's see, let's put this right here. It's ender tank. Yep. Okay, so it does come here. And I'm guessing we want a storage bus with a Fluix cable. Oh, boom. There we go. We have ether gas. Just straight up from this tank here. Oh, okay. And then there's ether gas in this tank, which I kind of forgot about it. So that's 2.8. And yeah, it keeps going up too. Yep. Okay. Perfect. So this will work. That's really nice. Didn't think that would actually work. Didn't even use a tutorial for that, which is pretty cool. A lot of this stuff I have had to use tutorials for, of course. Chosen Architect, an absolute goat. If you don't know who he is, make sure to check him out. Okay, so now these are powered with ether gas. Awesome. Well, I'm actually blown away that we made this happen. This is really, really cool. Okay, so we're missing 13,000 here. Let's see what these speed tier ones would need. It needs pink slime. Oh, honestly, it doesn't really take that much. I thought it would be a lot harder. XP juice, not too tough to get. Okay, well, I mean, let's warp back to storage and just get that ready. Let's just make the patterns for this here. And just so you all know, I'm dragging this in and then I'm middle mouse clicking for that and then setting the correct amount there. So that's how we make these patterns. You got to make it in the correct order, remember? Okay, so we just need XP juice in our system, and I don't technically know if we have any. Yeah, we don't. Okay, but we do have, experience over here, so we could just pull it from here. Alright, so here we go. Let's put all this XP juice in here. And then we can request 2 of these speed tier 4 XP juice, Ender IO, and Nether gears. Netherite gears, we don't have those. So what exactly... Oh, we have fluid XP, so how do we get XP juice? Oh, okay, so we need to have a canning machine to do this. Interesting. Or we could just use a fluid tank from Ender IO, and I think we might be able to stand on this one too, possibly? Doesn't look like it, but we can put XP bottles in here, which we have a decent amount of. Let's see, if we just put that in there. Yep, looks like XP juice is filling up. And I wonder now, XP juice bucket, let's see if this will be put into here. Let's see if we have 2 different types of XP now. We do. Okay, so we have XP juice now. Interesting. Okay, well, by putting it in here, we can then use it. Definitely not automated, for sure, but at least we have it. Okay, and then we also need to make a pattern for netherite gears. Let's do that. Now we should be able to make these 2. Boom. All right, well, perfect. We got 2 of these speed upgrades now. And now let's go in here, and this should significantly increase it. double it. So let's try it out. Take this out and then boom, 4 times the speed. Woo! Take this one out and then boom. Now they're working crazy fast. I mean, and just in the time we did that, let's see what we're at, how much we need left. Oh my goodness, we only need 9,000 left essentially. Yeah, this is going so quickly, and we can scale this, you know? We can make this happen. We have enough ether gas going around. I'm pretty sure it's not even going down. Let's see. So we got 6.63. Let's see if it goes. Yep, it's going up. 6.64. So it's not even taking any ether gas from... We're producing it faster than we're using it, essentially. So we have room to grow here. And man, that's going fast. I think there's even more we can do, however. Okay, we can get range increases, which wouldn't work for this. We can also get speed, which we got, and efficiency. Possibly processing too? Ooh, we can go all the way up to processing tier 4. That would be nuts. Okay, I'm gonna spend time in the storage doing that and won't bore you with the details. Okay, we've got all of them now. The only thing we're really running low on is gonna be this fluid tank. Can we... Oh, we can fill these up. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, so we can just fill these up, put these in. Okay, there's got to be a way to automate this, right? We also should get a tank that we can just, you know, we'll get an elite fluid tank. Should just be able to pick all this up. Yep, and redo this process by hand for now. Okay, now we've got 32 millibuckets, so 32 buckets worth, which means each of these require 4, which means we can do 8 total. So I think we should do 5 of the efficiency and 3 of the speed to even it all out. Oh, we're gonna need the tier 1. Did we not do the tier 1? Oh, we did the processing tier on accident. Okay, let's do it. Okay, now this should work. Oh, we're missing some ancient debris. Weird. Get some more ancient debris. Okay, weirdly enough, it looks like we can use a combiner with basalt, which we can make a pattern for. A netherite dust, which we can also make a pattern for with just the hammer, I guess, yeah. And then we can make a pattern for the combiner as well once we get that sorted out. So how do you make a combiner is the question. Oh wow, you can get all the way to the ultimate combining factory. All right, let's get this done. Let's do it. Because we already have all of these done, should be pretty easy to get them all. We got all the patterns for all the other materials. Perfect. Okay, so let's just request one of these ultimate combiners here. All right, we've got a combiner. Now let's make also a pattern provider. Hopefully this works. It wasn't before for some reason. Yeah, for some reason it's just not. I wonder why that's happening. Wow, I absolutely want to organize this in the future. Very scattered around. Let's go ahead and set this guy up here. Stop the pattern in there. I'm gonna make sure that input output is on the back. We don't interact with this. And this is energy, and eject is on. Perfect. So now we should be able to request ancient debris. Let's see. Missing netherite dust. Okay. Well, let's try and make some of that. Netherite dust, let's just make 10 for now. Sweet. And then I wonder if it's the same netherite dust for the ancient debris. No, it is not. Netherite dust from occultism, unfortunately. Dang it. Interesting. So we didn't put the correct pattern in here. Does it not accept substitutions, I wonder? Which is interesting. It should. All the ores. Okay, we'll just take this one and put this one away. Strange. Boom. Okay, now let's see if we can do this. Boom. Okay, I think it should be working now. Strange. Something seems to be off. This doesn't seem to be turning on. Okay, maybe we need an advanced pattern encoder for this. Oh, I see. Okay, this is how you do it. Okay, I want to maybe just target the up face and this one the down face. So the netherite dust is up, basalt is down. And we need to do it twice because it doesn't click. Okay, now it does for some reason. Okay, so we can put that in now and then configure this, I guess. So top would be input and so would the bottom. Yeah, I would assume that that's how it goes. A little confused though, because we should be able to do stuff like, okay, we want the bottom to be yellow. Is that yellow? Orange, I would assume. The top to be red. I'm very confused how this works. I thought it was a little easier. Yeah, it's just not working, which is really weird. Let's grab our dust real quick, grab our basalt, and just see if we can manually do this. Okay, so yeah, that's how it works. Weird. Okay, maybe this will work. Input on the top and then extra on the bottom. Let's try this again. Ancient debris. Oh, it is working. Oh, nice. Okay, I think. Not sure why it only did one. Let's get rid of this strict import stuff. Maybe get rid of auto sort. Okay, let's maybe cancel this job and try it again. Oh, here we go. It looks like it's working now. Let's put auto sort on again. Just slap that in there. Okay, yeah, it looks like the strict import was the one that was causing the trouble. So this should go a lot quicker, but we should also put some upgrades in here, just regular old speed ones. Let's get 8 of those. Boom. Now we got those speed in there and it should all be done, which is crazy. Sweet. So now I think we should be able to go over here and request the efficiency ones now. I think we wanted to do 5 of these. Boom. And then speed, we wanted to do 3 more, so we could make use of all our time fluid. And, you know, we could always give this a little speed increase here. Sweet. Got those all crafted up. And you know, I want to add one of those to here, because that would make things just so much faster. Boom. And I wonder if we can put efficiency in this machine too. I don't even know if we can put efficiency in the other one, but hopefully we can. Boom. Yep, we can put efficiency there. Sweet. Now let's warp to here again and put these efficiencies in. Boom. Nice. Processing time minus 40%, which is just mind-boggling. Let's look at our ether gas now and see if it's still holding up. 11.3. Yeah, it's still going up. You can see there. 11.4. That's crazy. Look how fast this is going. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's look at what we needed to make, which was this mega cell thing. And now it's ready. Oh my gosh. No way. Okay, so but before we do that, a lot of you are telling me that I can upgrade my modular assemblers. I don't know why, or my molecular assemblers. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Molecular assembler, like upgrade. Yeah, extended molecular assembler. I don't know why. Like I said, I just didn't think about this. So let's make a pattern for it. We have everything else we need, and this is the crystal assembler, correct? Yeah, so let's go slap that in our crystal assembler here. Boom. And now we should just be able to request some of these. We have 32, I believe. Let's craft those up. You know, I really wish we could have a faster acceleration cards for these. That would make this job a lot nicer. It won't let me craft these logs. Maybe I have the wrong recipe in there, but we just crafted a whole ton of them just now so that we can, you know, make this process keep going. It's just kind of holding things up. So let's, oh, and you see it needs 770,000 bytes, which means we're going to need to increase the size of this. Forgot about that. So we're going to need to make another 256, a couple more actually, K crafting storages, just so that it will have enough bytes to work. Okay, we got 3 more of these. Let's just add it to one of these. Ooh, that was not ideal. All right, now let's put these here. Sweet. And we should have one crafting thing with 1,000,000. Wow, that's quite a lot. So I forgot we need the molecular assemblers first. Huh. And it's not wanting to do it. Yeah, this is just so weird, you know? Could literally just do this and then put them in here and get tons of them. I don't understand why it won't do it for us. I thought we had the patterns, but maybe we don't. Maybe that's why. But anyway, let's get these here. In the crafting table. Maybe that's the issue, is that our crafting table recipe is just not correct. Let's check that. Or we just don't even have one. Okay, maybe that's why. No, we do have one. Let's make sure we have substitutions enabled and just put another one in for now. Yeah, now it's working. Okay, maybe that was the problem, but can't see why. Okay, now we're crafting up these molecular assemblers, but we don't have a molecular assembler being crafted, like the normal ones. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way and just do it ourselves. Okay, and now should we be able to do it? Wait, let me put these back in our system here. There we go. Okay, now it's happening. Just so confused there. Maybe I set things up before without the correct patterns, and that might honestly be why. So, well, anyway, let's fix this up here. Change these out. Now, let's go ahead and place these all in. The advanced variety. Boom. Okay, so now I think it's all ready. Sweet. And we have a crafting CPU that can handle this with 1,000,000 availability. So let's craft one of these puppies. Boom. It should automatically go to that 1,000,000 one. And it'll take a while, but it should get there eventually. So here's to waiting. It looks like it is probably going faster too, just with our extended molecular assemblers. So thank you to whoever told me that. Seems to be speeding things along quite nicely. And honestly, with this last component, we can make the infinity lava cell, which is insane. Also, I just got to make sure here that we have enough nether stars. Looks like we're doing pretty good still. Cool. Good to always check that. All right, so we were waiting on that craft, and I realized we need to just build our computer first to make these crafts so much faster. And so I got a little bit distracted, came up here, added some speed upgrades to the pink slime factory, so that now we're getting a whole bunch more, so that we might one day be able to actually power our generator that we spent so much time making and aren't even using. And then I figured I'd start this guy up again, just collecting experience and stuff. This is going really fast, so I kind of do need to keep an eye on this. But yeah, maybe we'll have like an overflow void or something like that. But yeah, I think for now it should be fine, just as long as we don't forget about it. And I think we should warp back to storage and try and figure out how to set up this computer here. Because right now we literally just have the computer and these structure blocks. So let's get all the rest of the stuff we're going to need. So we're going to need the data entangler, which we're missing copper. Not sure why it won't make it for us, but let's just make it for it. Okay, so let's get that started up. Looks like it might take a little bit of time here. Then we also need so we got this storage here, but we're going to need a whole bunch of these accelerators, but the multi-threader too, which will also need a quantum computer. Goodness, okay. You know, this seems like it's going to take a really long time, so I wonder if we just go down here and like connect all of our CPUs up. I wonder if that would help, because we're technically doing all of this on one craft, so I wonder if we just got even 4 of these mega crafting boys, thingamajiggers. Just boom to connect all of them. Oh, okay, it looks like no. So let's get 8 more of those and see if that helps, if it completes it all. We might need to get more of these crafting storage thingies as well. Let's try that. And now what's happened is we've got just one CPU that's got 48 coprocessors and 2.25 million storage. So I think we needed a quantum data entangler. Let's see how quickly this will go now. Oh my goodness, it looks like it's going way faster. Look at that. Holy, oh my goodness. Yeah, I think that was worth it for sure. My gosh. Now all we have to do is wait for this silicon to print and then the logic processors to do their thing as well. You know, we might be able to add more extended inscribers. Let's actually try and do that. We don't have any right now. We technically can't do anything about it because we don't have the things we need yet. Or we only have one CPU. So I think I might cancel this. I don't think that's terrible because it's kind of still making progress on it, but you guys let me know if I'm wrong about that. So maybe let's just like make 12 more of these just to try and get these things pumping out here. So we've got an inscriber silicon press. Got 12 more of these already. That's super quick. Can't wait to have this quantum computer here. So, okay, we've got this pattern block should be providing the printed silicon pattern, but we need the inscriber silicon press here. So let's see if we can just make 2 of these. Oh, we can. Boom, that was instantaneous. All right, so boom, we got 1 in there and then 1 in here as well. So this should triple. Oh, we also have to do auto export, boom, and I think that's all we have to do. But this should triple our output of silicon presses. This one is the processing pattern for printed calculation circuits, okay? And you know, we actually could just dig down here and put another one beneath it. That would be, I think, a smart idea, boom. And so then we could just make another one, slap it in there. So now we've quadrupled it. We're gonna need to do the same thing for this one here, just because they're so close. Unfortunately, I didn't make it the best I could have. So we can place 1 here and 1 on top. And this one will need the calculation processor, calculation press. Let's make another one of those for the other machine down here. Boom, calculation press. Make sure these are auto export on. Boom, okay. And then also the printed logic circuit. Let's slap this on here. I just put this off for so long, you know, might as well get it done. It's gonna make things so much faster. Boom, we need the logic press for that. I'm just gonna do this for all of these here. Don't forget the auto export. Oh, wow. Yeah, and this one has a whole bunch. So it needs nothing, that's right. Let's go ahead and add one under here, however, just so it can receive more too. That's got 3, so it needs a concurrent press, which we have tons of. And then we gotta get 5 more of these. Ooh, yeah, we gotta make sure these are export on. There we go, auto export on. Then we'll do the rest of these. 1, 2, we can even put 1 here and then 2 beneath. Okay, so this one we don't actually need a pattern for it looking like, I think. Pretty sure. Yep. But this one, we need the inscriber universal press, which we can make. We just gotta make some of these. Sweet. Now we got 64 of those. Don't know if we needed that many, but at least we have them. Let's make sure all these are export on and put the inscriber in. We go down below, make sure everything's working good too. Export on and inscriber in there too. Press, the universal one, and just check to make sure everything's in working order here with exporting being on. Oh, this one does not. Here we go. Good thing we checked. Oh, it's also not on. Okay, I think that should be perfect now. Now we can kind of close this off. Everything should be working faster. So let's see what this does. Okay, so quantum data entangler. Let's see how fast this goes now. Yeah, it looks like we should be making things quicker. That's my hope, at least. We can kind of let that, you know, do its thing for a while. And while we kind of just wait here, we got platinum ore just chilling. That's kind of cool. So I kind of want to get an ender source jar, because I wonder if we can just produce source and have it be sent into our system. Is source just like, can it be a block though? That's the question. Doesn't look like it can be. So I don't know if it can go directly into our system, but it sure can be transferred from one place to another. At least I'm pretty sure. So maybe let's warp back over there. Okay, I kind of just muted cow death sounds and stuff. So what we can actually do, we have this source link here, and we could technically automate this with modular routers. It wouldn't be too tough. But another way to get source is by things dying, unfortunately. It kind of sounds sad, it is, but you know, killing mobs can really help with that. So we need source jars and ender pearls and popped chorus fruit. So let's just make 2 for now. Okay, so and then I believe we just need to place these here. I don't even know if we need source for this recipe. Let's see. Doesn't look like we really do, but let's try it out. So popped chorus fruit right here, ender pearls right here, and then a source jar. Yep, looks like we don't need source for this. This was at 18% before, and boom. Whew. Okay, so now we should have an ender source jar. Yep. Now let's do this again. I love this sound here, and just the colors and stuff. The animation of this is really done really well. I like it a lot. Woo. And my assumption is that we would need 2 of these, right? Because we need one to take and one to send. So let's see. If we put one of them right, oops. If we put one of them right here, will this start to fill up? I wonder. Maybe it has to be closer. Oh shoot, just accidentally destroyed this. But I wonder if we put it here, can it now? I wonder if a normal source jar can pick source up. I assumed that this was a thing, that source could be picked up from dying animals, but maybe it's like 1 block too low? Let's try that. Maybe we need like a source link or something. I don't know which one, but I'm guessing vitalic, just because it's like, you know, vital signs is what I'm thinking. Doesn't look like it, unless I'm placing it incorrectly. What about the mycelial? Mycelial? Does it might work? You know, let's check out our quest book. Yeah, this generates source from mob deaths and breeding. So that's actually the one. This one from nearby food. This one creates source from plants. That's from fuel. Yeah, so we got it right. Oh, wait, mycelial. Oh, it's using the food drops. Oh, okay. So this one, I think we just needed to give it a little bit of time. I think that's why. So what we can do is grab our vitalic. Yeah, vitalic source link, and it should fill this up. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now it's working. Oh, sweet. Now we have an infinite source of source. Huh, that's funny to say. And then I think we can kind of just, I mean, this kind of looks like it's filling up right now as we're standing here, but we can use this, I'm pretty sure, just like down here to then fill up a whole bunch of jars, I think. Maybe we need pipes or something like that. But yeah, this is 100% full. So I wonder, how do we get source from one place to another? Oh, source relay collector and source relay depositor. That's probably what it is. So we need source relays for both of these, which, wow, require quite a bit. Let's grab some blocks of amethyst. Okay, so we need these. I think we're probably gonna need 2 at least to start. So we've got 2 of those. And so to make the collector, we need chests surrounding it. Well, not surrounding, just 4 of them, but let's do that. I'm gonna have to do this by hand because our crafting unit is being used. The downside of using all of them. But, so we've got these chests, and I think we need hoppers as well for the other one. So let's grab our chests, slap them in there, and the hoppers, and make these. Sweet, so we got one to make the other one. Okay, let's see if this works as I suspect it hopefully will. So that's the collector, this is the depositor. Will this send to here? No send location, no take location set. Do we need a Dominion wand? Dominion wand, we need this, okay. Okay, there we go, making our Dominion wand. This is just a guess, I'm not sure. So if we go position set, relay set, oh yeah, there we go, it's working. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's so sick. And it'll just constantly fill this guy, which is really nice. And I wonder if so there was another one. There's a source, like splitter, I thought? Yeah, source relay splitter. Let's grab another one of these and then make it a splitter. Needs quartz and lapis. Boom, slap that in here. So I wonder if we break this. Oh, sending to one location, no take location set. Okay, well, I wonder about this splitter. No send location, no take location. So let's go boom, boom, taking from this location, and then send to this location. Oh, sweet. Yeah, and it's just now sending it to all nearby ones. Let's grab the rest of our source jars. We got 4, and then our unobtainium as well. We're gonna need to make more unobtainium. I'm pretty sure we just gonna go like this and get nugget. And then we can use those nuggets to make ingots. Should be enough for our purposes right now. So we just gotta surround it in unobtainium in all 8 spots, and then grab our source jars to make them unobtainium ones. Now it's 100% full, sweet. Now we've got another one we can slap down that will also be being filled. Yeah, so just keep doing this. This way we can just have constant amount of source. Okay, sending to 3 locations, taking from 1 location. Sweet, and now it should be filling all those. Now we got 1 more jar that will do, even though we have more. Oh, there's a wandering trader. Okay, oh, we actually have 2 unobtainium jars here. So now let's use the Dominion wand to take and send to here, sending to 4 locations, take and send to here, 5 locations. Sweet. So now we have 5 of these jars here, and I actually don't think I need this depositor. I can probably just get rid of this. Sending to 4 locations now. Let's go boom, and then boom to send here. So now it's sending to 5. Cool. Sweet. Yeah, so now we have this jar here, and it'll start filling all these up, which is perfect. Exactly what we need. Let's see what this guy has. Whenever I see one of these guys, I typically just buy everything they've got. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'll buy everything this time, but I mean, why not, right? We have the emeralds. Might as well make the guy happy. Get his spruce saplings, get his rubies. Oh, we've run out of emeralds. It's expensive. Sweet. Thanks for doing business with me, sir. I appreciate it. Always a pleasure. And then we'll brutally... Just kidding. So yeah, now when these guys fill up, they'll be able to be used for crafting recipes here. Oh my goodness. It's kind of at a standstill. Let's try this again. Man, I really hope that this helps crafting overall, because we really need that a whole bunch. But yeah, I know there's tons more we can do with ours, but for right now, this is kind of what we need for our purposes now. So we could also do this again. I think I'll probably hold off because it's kind of annoying to get all of these. But whenever we need to do that, we can. We literally have blocks, like 9 of each of these ingots. And for the Allthemod star, pretty sure we need like tons of these blocks. Might as well collect some of our rewards from here. Whoa, we can make creative essence? Oh my goodness, that'd be kind of cool. Not even sure what it's used for, but sweet. So we've gotten lots of good stuff here. So I want to check on this thing here, because we probably have tons of this Certus Quartz essence now. 97,000. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay. Dang, okay, well what do we need a ton of? Let's see. I think we're gonna need, let's look at all the infinity cells we can make. So we can make dirt and moss, and like these random building ones, but sand would be really good, because then we could have infinite glass. Soul sand would be really nice as well. Can have all the dyes? That's kind of weird. Don't think I would really get that, at least for now. Infinite clay would be so useful too. So we should probably start working towards clay and sand, which we actually need a gravel infinity cell for, which we need a cobblestone one for. Okay. Oh wow, we can easily make this right now. This is going to take a little bit longer, but honestly, it looks like it's doing pretty well. My goodness. Kind of excited. Getting close. Okay, so we're just going to get a lava bucket real quick, because for this cobblestone one, we just need the 16 ME storage component, and we're chilling. We're ready. In fact, I might just pause this for a sec, grab that, and boom. There we go. We got the infinity cobblestone cell, which would be cool, but I don't think it's necessary. I think it would be better to use for other stuff. So let's start this craft up again. So we got the infinity cobblestone, which then we can use for the infinity gravel, but we're going to need tons of gravel. Let's see, how do we make gravel? With dirt and stone essence. Got it. So let's just pause this one for now, and pause this one for now, and do dirt and stone. So let's go in here and grab our dirt and stone seeds. I think it's earth essence, pretty sure. And then, oh no, it's definitely dirt essence, not earth. And then stone, there we go. Stone and dirt, perfect. Oh my gosh, these are crazy. Yeah, it's going up so quick. Wow, okay. You know, I think there's another different type of add-on we can put on here. Oh, processing. I think processing might be the one. 5 times processing? No way, dude. I think we should work towards that. What do you guys think? Should we get the 5 times processing? I think that would be cool. So let's do it. So I'm gonna head down into the storage and make all these patterns. They're a little bit of a pain, but they're super worth it. I think we've already got the, yes, processing tier 1s here. So we just need to make the rest of them. Okay, we filled that up again with 32 buckets of XP juice. So we should be able to get 8 of these upgrades here, which I don't think we'll need really. Maybe we'll just do 4. Ah, that's right. We need to cancel the other one first. Oh, and it's not even working, so that's good to cancel for a sec. Okay, we got all 4. Let's just put one of them in here. Sweet. Should be a lot better now. Then let's warp on over, and now this should go crazy. 5 times the speed. I hope it really does. It's in here, so I mean it should, right? So it looks like it is. Look how much more it's producing per second or per tick. So let's go to storage and like just make patterns for granite, or what was it? Gravel, that's right. So we need 6 times gravel. Cool. So we do have a pattern for gravel. So let's just keep going up the list here. So we already have the like normal, then we have the 1 times, 2 times 3, 4 times, 5 times 6. So we should just be able to craft, like request at least 1 of these. So we have enough stone, but we just need 3,000 more dirt. Oh my goodness, let's see how many we need now. 3,400, 3,200, oh my gosh. That's so fast. But just keep even coming up here, warping up here, we probably have like 2,800 now left. 2,700, oh my gosh, this is so quick. Dang, I definitely want to expand this. It'll cost so much. We'll probably have to get more wardens and ether gas production, but I think it's worth it. Look how quick this is. We could do this for Allthemodium too, maybe. Possibly. I don't know if it'll work. I think it should though. We just put this on another side. It might lower the production just a smidge, but really not that much. And just me blabbering about. Let's see. Only 1,800 left. All right, let's do it. Moment of truth. Boom, we can do it. Sweet. Start it up. This should be pretty darn quick here. Look how fast that's going. My goodness. Woohoo! So we will let that craft up. And now what else are we going to need? Let's start those growing. We're going to need sand, of course, which needs dirt and fire essence. Okay. We got our dirt. Let's just remove this really quickly. Go back over here and grab our fire. Replace it. There we go, our fire seeds. There we go. Going like crazy, just like this dirt, so that we can make a whole ton of sand, enough to get this 6 times compressed, and we'll be good. We're almost at the gravel, so this is insane. So let's make the patterns for the sand as well. Okay, so now we got all these as well. Sweet. So we would need tons of dirt. We actually have enough fire. That makes sense. I mean, we just used up all our dirt. So, okay, so because we have enough fire essence already, I think we should make nether stars, but I'm realizing that this will run into the same problem here because we need the nether star crux underneath for that to work. Okay. Man, seeing how fast these grow compared to how fast those grow is nuts. So I wonder how we might be able to automate this. So if we use this thingy, it's a drain tank, which we can pick stuff out of with bottles, but we also have an experience gatherer right here, and I wonder if this might be able to like automatically send to somewhere, like fill up a tank perhaps. I don't know exactly how to make this automated, but we're getting tons of slime, just 8,000 buckets. But for now, I think I'm just going to collect a good amount of these levels here. There's probably like 60 of them. Then we're back home to our storage and just keep this process kind of going manually for now. Oh yeah, because we could drain it and then put it into our elite tank here and then possibly do it. That could work. All right, I think like 10 more seconds and then we'll be done here. This is kind of crazy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Boom, we did it. Oh my gosh. Auto crafting 6 times gravel. That is nuts. Okay, so now this is done. We can pick all this up. Just keep picking it up. And we can put it up here. And I wonder if, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if this will work or not. Input these. Huh. Okay, well, maybe that was the wrong thing to do because now I can't get it out. Well, let's put it in there and then take it out this way. I'm glad this works. I'm not sure why it works this way, but I'm glad it does work. Dump those in there. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of that right there. Not really sure how to automate it just yet, but we do have this infinite cell now. So now we're just missing, I guess we got to get the gravity cell, right? Or gravel cell. So let's make a couple of crushers. Cool. Now put this cobblestone cell in there and then get the gravel cell. Boom. Woo! Crazy. And then we can get the sand one once we have 2 more crushers and 6 times compressed sand, which we made the patterns for. Let's see how much more we need. 41,000. Not bad. It's going so quickly. Let's see if we can make this mega cell. Actually, first, let's see what's wrong with our quantum entangler, why it's not crafting. Weird. Let's check our stuff over here. It's got quantum infusion inside. Auto expert is on. Got raw copper stuck in here. Not sure why. Oh, that's why we don't have lava. But we do have infinite lava, right? Did we get that? No, that's what we're working towards right now. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, well, let's go get some more lava. We have an ultimate tank, so let's warp over to where that is. Believe it or not, is in here. Boom. There we go. Now it's going crazy fast. That was the problem. Wow, okay. So now I think it should work. Boom. Okay, it should be reducing pretty quickly. I mean, doesn't really look like there's much else to make, honestly. Oh, these don't have any acceleration cards. None of these do. That's right. Oh, that's why things are going so slowly. Okay, well, let's make those. Probably like 24. Oh, right, we need to wait for this to finish. Printed quantum circuits, where are those at? That's right here. So where was the holdup? Let's make these 24 acceleration cards first. I guess 32, why not? Okay. Oh, and I think they might need power too. Did not think about that. So let's put all these cards in first. Wow, yeah, we're gonna need way more than that. Just make 64. Okay, so let's give all these power here on the top, and then we gotta go underneath all these ones on the bottom and do the same. And boom, power up all those. Check again to make sure all these are exporting. Looks like they are. Cool, now, oh, we actually have to go back down under there and put all these in, these cards. Boom, fill them all in here. Sweet, now I think all of them should have power and all of them should have acceleration cards. So this should run pretty smoothly, I hope. So now let's try and craft this quantum guy. Yeah, look at that. That's going way faster. And oh, it's done. Oh my gosh. That was so much better. Okay, well, we just got to make sure we have this nasty mess here and it'll all work. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so we've gotten this storage. We just got the entangler. We're going to need a whole bunch of these accelerators. Now we need the multi-threader. And yeah, I think we actually need another computer. But let's make the patterns for the multi-threader. Slap this in our crystal assembler. Oop, boom. And let's start one up. See if we can just accelerate all these. Oh, we can't. Can't accelerate any of them. Got it. These will just kind of have to run their course and craft everything up. Oh, we already placed our computer in here. Forgot about that. Let's make sure we have it in there. Yep, we do. So we can actually place this entangler in now, which we can just put it right here. Now we're waiting on the multi-threader, and we need another one of these quantum computer storages too. And you all may be thinking this is it right here, right? This structure will make it so that we can craft infinitely, instantly, and perfectly. This is actually not all. We have to also get the molecular assemblers like this. This is essentially like all our CPUs being super good, but we also need the molecular assemblers having a giant multi-block like this, and then it'll work perfectly. Or at least much better. So while this is continuing to craft up, I think what it would be a good idea to do is build another room underneath this one, actually, that has power that will contain our massive 250 million per tick generator down here. So let's dig down and make that happen. All right, so eventually we want it to connect up right to here, I believe, to give us power. So we could kind of try and make this sort of the center of it. I'm gonna get rid of this stuff here. So let's warp back home and grab all the materials. Okay, so here it is. Here's everything. I'd say maybe we kind of use the cut paste tool here and see what we can do. Okay, so here we go. I think this should work. Go ahead and cut this. Yeah, here we go. Oh, we deleted all the water too. Did not get any of the cables, which is kind of weird. Okay, so now let's go down here and see about just pasting this guy. Paste. So how would we do this? Okay, so I think I just literally got rid of everything. I think I cut it out of existence and voided it for some reason. I thought the void was when we pasted things in. It wasn't done right, I guess. I don't know why. That was just wonderful. I'm so happy that that happened. Well, you know, it's all right. What's done is done. We can always do it again. Oh my goodness. And this looks like it'll be done relatively soon, actually. So that'll be good too. But let's go through the arduous process of making all these patterns and just having it do it for us. So it should be a lot easier than before. Let's get all these generators. Okay, so now generator wise, we should be able to make all of them. I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3. It looks like we do have all 16 of them. So yeah, once this is done, we can make it happen. It just keeps pausing for some reason. So we've got an invisible guy here, and it looks like he's actually selling us this, which is, I think, kind of tough to get. I may be wrong about that, but he is selling us some pretty cool trees here. Some from the biomes we've gone. There's another map. Might as well grab it, right? We have the emeralds for it. Boom, sweet. We got a map. Cool. Pleasure doing business with you, sir. You guys might be wondering, where did these guys go after I trade with them? You don't want to know. Just gonna leave it at that. But I do, for whatever reason, keep getting these leads and leather. Weird. And, oh, here we go. Boom, we got it. Okay, sweet. We got this quantum computer multi-threader. So let's put it up here. Okay, and now we just need the computer storage, this thing right here. So let's make it. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Oh yeah, I wonder if we can make our sand. I bet we can. Yeah, we definitely can. That is insane. So quick. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Oh my gosh, they're up here. Oh shoot. Okay. Oh my goodness, they're all up here. This is insane. It's because the anchor was set here before. Oh, that makes so much sense now. Well, that saves us a lot of time, but it also kind of stinks because we lost some seeds and I don't have any idea what they are whatsoever. Yeah, so let me get rid of all this wood here. Whew, I am so glad that this did not void more than it did. I mean, it did void quite a bit, but still, not too bad. Let's see if we can get rid of this water. Okay, there we go. All that should be done and over with. Wow, okay, well, time to fill this in. I think the lesson we learned here today, folks, is be careful with your copy-paste gadgets, especially the cut-paste one. Okay, well, now we have them all. Looks like we only have 14. Oh no, we got the 16. Okay. But yeah, like I said, those seeds were wiped away and I have no idea what they were, but I'm sure we'll figure it out at some point. I hope it wasn't something that was really annoying to get, but it probably was. Okay, well, we did get everything, so we don't need to worry about this anymore. So let's kind of set it up here. Place it right underneath this block, and I don't know, just kind of set it up. I guess it's going to have to be a little further away. Okay, so we can run the power cable along this way and eventually have it connect here once we're done, but it's not providing any power, so let's hold off. We could grab these dense ones and have interfaces on all of this so that it could interact. In a very similar fashion to this over here, we could just have a normal smart cable coming down. I think we can have it even connecting off of our cable we have here, this orange one, this thick one right here. Yeah, we can. So we can bring this down and we can have it bring stuff in. For example, where's our pink one? Here's our pink one. We might want more space in between everything, but oh, it looks like this is kind of stopped. Let's redo it. Okay, so this is an export bus from our system telling it to only send in logs. Okay, that makes sense. And this would be, we don't really need anything interfacing, we just need export buses really for each of these. All right, here we go. It's almost done here. This quantum storage, and boom, finally. So now we can put this, we can just put it right behind here, and then we need, I think it's 121 of the crafting units. Let's make sure here. Quantum accelerators, actually. That's what we're gonna need. Quantum computer accelerators. Okay, so we need 121 of these. Let's start it up. Wow, and this is going very quickly. Oh my goodness, that's good. Ooh, and I wonder if there's enough lava over here to make this all happen. Looks like, yeah, looks like it's good. Sweet. Hopefully it stays that way. And boom, it looks like that should be good. And we're getting all of these. All right, boom, we got all of these, 121 of these guys. So let's go put them in, and it should complete our computer here. All right, and here we go, just filling all of this in, and boom, perfect amount. And we just need these last 3 structure blocks, and it should power up. Boom, and we just got to connect it to give it power, and it should be good to go. Oh my goodness, look at this thing. Okay, so let's do this. Let's connect it up, and then boom. Whoo, there it is. Oh my gosh, look at that thing. Now let's check our CPUs, and oh my gosh, we got it. 3G storage, 8,784 co-processors. Oh my goodness, what a beast. That's insane. Okay, and in order to get enough co-processors, we need this assembler matrix as well. So this will actually make it all worth it. Oh my goodness, I just crafted up 1,000 of these. Oh, it's not even using the other one, I don't think. That's nuts. Okay, well, we gotta make what are called assembler matrix frames. We need about 68 of these, I think. So we gotta get all the materials necessary for this. And this one's gonna be a lot quicker, so shouldn't be too bad. And there we go, we should have enough now. Okay, yes, so we're gonna build let's put one on top of here and start it out. Actually, let's do it over here. We're gonna start from here, just have it kind of one block above. And also make a 7x7, so we're gonna need to clear out this area really quick. Okay, 7 tall, and we just need a frame of these, and then we'll fill the rest in with the walls. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. Now we need the assembler matrix walls, which we need 150 of these. Okay, so I think we should have 150 perfectly right now. Let's fill this in with the walls. All right, perfect. We just have 3 left of these, and now inside, the maximum amount of these matrix speed cores that we can have is 5. So The rest will be then filled out with the matrix pattern core and craft core, and we'll have 60 of each of those. So let's make those. Okay, we got the 5 speed cores, now 60 of each of these. Okay, so we got 60 of those, perfect. And let's make, oh, we're gonna make a purple dye pattern. And while that's crafting up, let's place everything in here. Just gonna place the 5 of these in the center, and then start placing 60 down here. Let's go ahead and make sure this is connected as well. Boom. Okay, we got the 60 of these now. So we can just fill this whole space in here now, and close it up, and we should be good to go. All right, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. And then we also need to connect it up here. And there we go. It's all ready. Oh my goodness, finally. Well, sweet. Dang. Both of these giants up here are just completely done. Woo! Wow. All right, well, what we also need to do is we need to interact with this and put all of our patterns that we have down here into it. So we need to get rid of our extended pattern providers, and we'll just get a magnet, just an advanced magnet here. Boom. And then with this magnet, we should be able to put it in our slot, and it should be activated, right? Let's see, let's try this. Okay, it's on. Pretty sure I can set my hotkey to do that. But let's pick up all of these. Woo! Tons of patterns at my feet. So if we just bring those up with us, they should stay here. We can click into this and just get rid of all of our patterns. Man, we have to like manually click them in. We can't shift click, which is a little bit annoying. And I'll see you guys when we're done with this. And with that one, I think that's the last pattern we have down here in our pattern slots at least. Yep, there it all is. And I think we ought to put some like orange concrete here just to kind of like serve as a memory of all we've done with these blocks here. And there we go, boom. Sweet, we got all that, and now all of these should be in here, so we should be able to craft whatever we want pretty darn quick. Let's try the productive thingy. This used to take a long time, so let's see how long it'll take now. Oh, are you serious? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna keep talking about this whole thing. I'm gonna craft 2 right now, and boom, la la la, boom, it's done. That is insane. That is so much faster. Oh my goodness. No way. Okay, well, let's try and craft that mega cell we needed. We needed this 256. Let's craft it. Boom. Holy cow, look how fast this is going. Oh my gosh. Jeez, this is going so quickly. Wow. And I think in order to work perfectly, all of these things down here have to be upgraded to the purple variety, the advanced pattern providers. So let's go ahead and make sure that happens. Let's pause this for a sec. And then get the pattern provider base upgrades. How many do we have? Let's just count just to be safe here. Okay, it actually looks like we only have 13 that aren't upgraded, so let's get those. That was instantly. That's nuts. I don't know if this will work, but oh, it is working. Oh, sweet. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, we didn't even need to do... I think it's better if we do, like, first upgrade it to this and then the other one, because otherwise it doesn't give you the full space, I think. At least that's what happened to this one. See, there's not very many pattern slots available, unfortunately. Okay, I think all of them are purple now, although I want to change this one because it's not an extended one. So we grab all these patterns out of here first, put this one down, and then just grab an upgrade for this. So quick. And then boom, now we can put all these in here with tons more. Sweet. All right, I think that should help speed things along a bit. I'm not sure if that's true, but let's give it a go and just let this craft. This would have taken so long otherwise. But now with our crafting beast above there, it should be going pretty quick. However, it looks like it's using... Oh yeah, it looks like it is using part of this storage here. So it's using that CPU. I wonder if we can like set the priority for this one to be higher, if that's possible at all. I don't think so, but I think it should be okay. All right, well that's cooking. Let's go ahead and see what we can do about making this work. Pretty sure for this death one, we're gonna need lots of rotten flesh. So we could make a rotten flesh generator. This one we're gonna need meat. And I think we could just pipe in what we have right here. How are cows escaping here? What? Oh, and there's a cow in here. Did not think this would happen. Oh my gosh, there's so much meat. See what I mean? There's just tons of it. And I bet this might be getting full. Oh my gosh, yeah. Hold on, what's happening? Oh, we have our magnet. That's why. Turn that off for now. We don't want to pick these up. Let's put them into here. Ah, okay. You know, you could be putting this stuff into a dimensional storage chest, and that way it would be able to be funneled. So you know what? I think I'm gonna get some tape real quick and do that very thing, packing tape. But before we do that, I think it would be a great idea to get this set up first with the drops here. We want drops for leather and beef, raw beef. And this has a lot of upgrades, so boom and boom. That should be good. And then we just grab a dimensional chest, like so. Warp back over to Mob Farm and switch this guy out after we package it up. Boom. With the dimensional chest. So now it's getting pumped full of this stuff, but also, oh yeah, the sinew. Oh no. We gotta put the sinew in now, or it's gonna clog up everything. Boom. Okay. Okay, let's see if this is keeping up with everything, because this dimensional... yeah, it looks like it's just pumping it all in instantly, which is nuts. And oh my goodness, look how quick this is. Oh wow, okay. So yeah, I mean, we have this chest with tons of stuff if we ever run out. We can just put that away, honestly, we don't need it right now. But we can use... Let's create patterns for this. We can use the export bus, if we spell it right. We don't have a pattern for pistons. All this time and no pattern, huh? Interesting. Let's put it in here, and we can luckily access this all right here from our terminal. We don't need to go all the way up there. So let's make 15 more of these. Wow, instantly created. That should just tell you how powerful this item we're crafting right here is. Just insane. So the reason I'm bringing this export bus is so that we can export things from our advanced system to each one of these here. And in order to do that, we're going to need to move these back one. So let's do that. So let's just collect all these up. Cool. So now we got to move these cables a bit. Okay, so now all these are connected, and now we can also use these smart cables after we put export buses here to connect everything up to our system. Okay, so now all these should be hooked up to our system. Pretty sure. And now we can put in, into this pink one, we can put in pink slime. So let's grab the tag for pink slime, drag and drop it in, and input should be pull from the back. Pretty sure that's the back of it. Oh, and then all of these need power. I see, so let's grab a gate. Needs power to generate power. I think if we just slap a gate kind of like right here, should feed all these. And then input enabled for the top. Oh, maybe it's not pink slime that it needs. Maybe it's pink slime balls. Maybe that's what it needs. It says device missing channel. Ooh, that's probably because we need to make these into dense ones. Ah, oh no. That took everything applied energetics wise out. Oh no. Well, what did that do? Nothing good, it looks like. Ooh, yeah, this is bad. Okay, let's reconnect everything on up here. Whoa, what's happened? Nothing's connected anymore. Did this take everything out up here too? No, it looks like it's connected. Oh, there we go. Needed to connect it down there. Now we should have all of this. Now let's see how many of these dense cables we can make. Oh, the dense smart ones, we made tons. Okay, that was really easy. My goodness. I'll just grab a bunch of those, head back down. This crafting unit up there is so nice. Absolutely insane. Okay, so what this will do is it'll make it dense, which means that it has way more channels it can run. Instead of the 8, it can run way more. Ooh, but this isn't gonna work here. Looks like we gotta get the small smart ones to connect here. I wonder if we can connect the dense ones here. Yeah, we can connect the dense smart ones here, which is good. Connect it all the way down, and I hope it can connect to all of these. It can. Perfect. So it provides lots of channels, which is exactly what we need. Awesome. Device missing channel. Maybe it needs to be connected like this. Device missing channel. Maybe all of this was kind of not needed? Or it's because maybe, first of all these need to be smart. Let's try that. Okay, it looks like this is connecting here. 30 of 32 channels. Okay, so this says device online. Okay, so I assume that all of these would have to be connected up to here then. Is that now online? No, it's still missing. Well, maybe what I can do here is break this, and then break all of these, and just try and set this up like we normally have been with this setup over here. So we just have a wireless connector with our smart cables, and it has 2 channels. I see. Okay, so we have an export bus going from our interface, our applied energetics system to here to send the logs. And honestly, I think that's all we really need to do. Oh, we need a crafting card, I think. Or some type of card. Let's see. So there's induction cards, energy cards. Okay, so let's see. Here's the descriptions. So I think maybe we just need fuzzy cards? I'm not sure though. Okay, well, and then we also gotta get the ME wireless controllers here. I think we're gonna need 4 total here. So we got 1 here for these 2. And then 1 here for these 2 rows is what I mean, because it's going to have 8 channels coming off of here without any problems, I don't think. Oh, that scared me. Hello, sir. Okay, I'm just going to grab everything again. Grab everything you own. White sand, that's kind of cool. Thanks, man. But let's go ahead and connect these wireless connectors up. First 2 ones in our system here. Okay, these should now be connected up to our system. Okay, so now let's put these on, and they should say online. Perfect. And then let's find our pink one. Here it is. So we can grab some pink slime. I think it's pink slime that it needs. Oh, here it is. Oh, okay, so it does have to go on the top. Oh, and it's generating power. That makes sense. I was like, why would a generator need power? Okay, so let's see if it can accept just pink slime straight up. It looks like no. So we gotta make pink slime. Dang. Okay, well, let's make a pattern for this and make it happen. Oh, I wonder if it can accept pink slime blocks, though. That might be good. Do we have any pink slime blocks on us? We don't, but we can make one, I think. Boom. Now does that go in there? Oh, it does. Ooh, that would be much better. Okay, well, let's just make a ton of these. Okay, yeah. So we just make 1,000 of those, and looks like it's doing well. Can make 1,000 more even. Yeah, okay. So it's producing. That's good to know. Wow. All right, and the rocket, I assume needs like gunpowder? No. Does it need straight up rockets? Like Minecraft rockets? Firework rockets? Let's try this out. Oh, it does. Oh my goodness. It needs Minecraft firework rockets. Why am I going up and down? Levitation. Okay, strange. Okay, let's see here. Let's just make a pattern for these rockets here. Okay, Minecraft rocket. Where'd you go? There you are. Boom. So we can just put rockets in here. Boom. And then we'll put a... Do we even need a fuzzy card for this? We do. Okay, so we do need fuzzy card. Boom. And now it should be adding them in. Perfect. Sweet. Then we got explosive. My assumption is we're going to need some TNT. Hopefully just regular TNT would work. Let's put it back into our system and see if it goes in. It does. Oh my... Okay, got that silenced. Good. All right, now crimed mycelial. I think it's a mushroom. Maybe it's crimed. So let's type crimed. This guy right here. Crimson fungus. That's what we need. We don't have the pattern for it. Let's make it. Okay. We've got that. Fungus. Put this in with the fuzzy card. And yeah, there it goes. Producing the power and putting the fungus in. This is actually kind of crazy. Ooh, I forgot. We do need some TNT, however. Just make 1,000 of those. Oh wow, that was really quick. And we can actually make this infinite sand, I think, now, right? We just need the 6 times sand, which I think we can craft up pretty quick, even at the same time as this other thing. Boom. Oh my goodness, look how fast that's going. Remember the last time this took forever to get done. Yeah, look at that. It's like 3,000-ish per second. My goodness. Wow. Boom! Oh my gosh, yeah, that's done. So now we have infinite sand. Well, we got it for first craft the thing. Infinity sand. We need crusher. Okay, boom, infinity sand cell. No way, that is crazy. And I think we're supposed to put this in our storage, like our actual cells. Pretty sure, because we do that with water. So yeah, I mean, that makes sense, right? So put this in our cell here. Now we have an infinite sand source. So we should just be able to go sand and have infinite of it. That's insane. Okay, we got infinity sand, which is perfect. It means this, ooh, do we have a gunpowder? We do have a gunpowder recipe. Good. Okay, so that our TNT will continue to keep crafting. I mean, I guess we already tested that. But anyway, we've got infinity sand. So now let's make sure that these are all working. We're already on day 498, so we got to hurry this up. Don't know if I'll finish all of it. Hopefully we will. But here we go. Let's put all this stuff here, put the export bus here. So if we can get this automated, I think we can have a requester that simply lets us continuously make stuff without us having to request the items ourselves. So for example, we just have a requester always requesting pink slime blocks, and it'll fill this up for us. So we'll probably do that later on. For now, we'll just try and get these all up and running. So for the culinary, my assumption is like some steak or even hopefully beef, because we have so much beef. Oh, it works. Okay, that's perfect. So let's just slap beef in here and put a fuzzy card in, and it should just fill that up. super easy. Frosty, we could just use ice. Pretty sure. I mean, that would make sense, right? Let's try it out. Yep, ice works, and we're going crazy with slowness, going nuts. But yeah, we can just request 2,000 ice, for example, and instantly have it there. And it should fill up. Oh, we got to put it in here first, of course. Boom, with a fuzzy card. And there we go. It's going up. And then meat allergic guy. I hope beef will work too, because it's meat, right? Huh. Meat does not work. Oh, it needs liquid meat, I think. Like meat of the liquid variety. Let's try this out. Wow, okay, what is this? Why is this effect happening so much? This is kind of annoying. Oh, okay, all right. That's enough. Go from here and do it. Liquid meat, fuzzy card. Yeah, let's see if this works. Yep, it does. Ingot input. Do we need iron as well? Can we use like something other than iron, like copper ingot? I wonder. Boom. Nope, does not look like we can use copper. Let's get rid of that. I think it's iron, I'm pretty sure. Boom. Weird. Do we not have any iron in our inventory? Is that why? No, we do. Ingot. What ingot is required? Oh, it is iron. Why is it not going in? Do we need 2 fuzzy cards for this? No? Iron ingot? Oh, I see. It's got to be from a different place, I assume. That makes sense. Can't just be from the same channel. That'd be my assumption. So we're gonna have to take this one off and use a different thing there. Hopefully we can put it on the front of here. Boom, have that be an iron ingot, fuzzy card. Oh yeah, there we go. Now it's working, strange. So it does need to work like that. And then death, gonna take a wild guess and say that this is gonna be rotten flesh. Yep, rotten flesh sure works. And we're gonna need another wireless system here to get this working. Let's place it here, go back up and connect it. There we go. Now we can boop this on up. Just boop, boop. No, actually, let's go this way. We don't want that to interfere. And now we should be able to add rotten flesh into this party here, and it should take all our rotten flesh and add it in like it is. So rotten flesh, is there like a recipe for this? There is. Pork chop. Do we already have? We do have a recipe for it. So we can make it. Let's just make it like 2,000 of this. Yeah, we did about 300. That was pretty quick. Should keep it running for quite a while, hopefully. But all these are running now, and we can actually start to universal cable them up. Okay, this is the potion one. I think we can just use water bottles for this. That's nice. Spell water. Water bottles. Yeah, let's try this out. Put a water bottle in, and yep, looks like it works. Interesting though. I wonder if honey works, and if it like gives you more or not. Honey does not work. Got it. We're gonna need a way to get rid of these bottles though, and we need a recipe for these. So let's go up here and make one, a pattern rather. Okay, ME import bus is what I assume what we'll need to pull it out. My gosh, that is crazy. So here we go. We got an import bus connected up back here to our thingy there. Let's grab a fuzzy card, slap some water bottles in here, boom. And then we want to get rid of glass bottles. So glass bottle darkness, no, we want just normal bottle, glass bottle, boom, fuzzy card. So that'll be imported out of here, hopefully. Oh, potion of flying? No, let's, wait, I said I wanted water bottles. Oh, because it's fuzzy card, anything will go in that has anything remotely to do with... Okay, well, let's get rid of this effect. Maybe we just need export cards. Didn't know that was a thing. Oh, can we just use crafting cards? Oh my goodness. We can just use crafting cards, can't we? And it'll craft it for us. Okay, yeah, let's make crafting cards here and put in water bottles. Boom. Oh, it works. No way. And then glass bottle should be pulled out of there. What? Okay, weird. Anyway, we should be able to put crafting cards into here, which should allow for them to be crafted and put in. Fuzzy cards, because we can't really craft that. Put a crafting card into here, so the ice will be crafted on its own, hopefully. Same with the beef. Actually, we're never gonna run out of beef, let's be real. But these, we can put a crafting card in. That would be helpful. These definitely put a crafting card in as well. And this, as well as this. Boom. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure if this is going to work. But anyway, this needs disenchantments. So it needs enchanted items. Wonder if I can just use bottles of experience. Output, enchanted input. Okay, let's see. Can put it in, and then it generates some power and has an output. Okay, can Can we make enchanted items? Is there a recipe for enchanted items? Okay, enchanted book. Is there just like something called an enchanted book? Doesn't really look like it, unfortunately. So maybe we'll skip this one for now, and we'll go to this one, Nether Star, which I assume needs Nether Stars. Okay, we got 500 Nether Stars, but let's just go ahead and put a Nether Star in here with a crafting card upgrade. Should be put them in, perfect. And then Ender Pearls, would that work? Test it out, it does. Okay, so let's put Ender Pearl in here with a crafting card and see if it pops it in there. It does, look at that. Oh, that is so sweet, cool. The only thing I'm gonna be honest is this enchantment one's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to get for sure. Okay, but we got all these four. Okay, now we got the magma, which I assume just needs like magma blocks. Does a bucket of lava work? Yes. Item clear incoming. So it's gonna clear all my items that are on the ground. Is that right? Okay, so yeah, this lava will be good for this. Whoa, what? 1,300 and what the? What is that? How did that work? 1,000 items cleared? Okay, that's kind of weird. Not sure why. Maybe it was from mining. But anyway, our game sure isn't lagging anymore, which is nice. Okay, so the magma. Once we get this infinity lava cell, which we're cooking up right now still, right? Oh, we're not. Oh, let's do that. But yeah, we're cooking this guy up, and once he's done, then we should have the infinity lava cell, and this will be automated perfectly. But you know what? We could always put a crafting card in here for buckets of lava. I mean, it might be a little bit annoying to get rid of stuff, but we should be good. Let's see. Will this do it? Crafting card, bucket of lava, should be sending in. Doesn't seem to be. Interesting. Oh, because maybe buckets of lava don't work. That makes sense. So we'll just put a fuzzy card in there for when we get the lava. But anyway, it has the power. And then this mycelial generator is a furnace one. Let's see. Would a block of coal work? Yeah, it looks like it does. Cool. Put a crafting card in for a block of coal. Yep, and that's working. And then halitosis. Maybe some endstone. Would endstone do the trick? No. And crystals? No. What about purple blocks? No. And rods, maybe? No. Maybe ender pearls as well? No. Huh. I'll get back to that one. I'm not sure what that needs. And then slimy, which needs slime. I think we can do slime blocks, hopefully. What? Milk input? What? Sorry, we need milk? That's kind of weird. Okay, so do we just need slime balls? Will it only accept slime balls? Yep, just slime balls. And then bucket of milk. I think we actually have a crafting recipe for that. We do. Okay. And from what I understand, it won't work. Like, we got to grab this crafting recipe, crafting card. I don't think that straight up crafting a milk bucket will do it. I think it needs to be clicked in there manually. Maybe a bottle of milk though. Milk bottle? Possibly not. So let's grab a a slime ball crafting thing here. Oh, and that's right. It can only do one anyways. So let's put the slime in here. Let's just craft up a bunch of these milk buckets right now and do it manually for the time being. Okay, we got that full somewhat. And then we got to look at this one. Halitosis. That's right. Halitosis needs dragon's breath. I remember now. Okay, so we need to make a slime ball crafting card and a dragon's breath crafting card. But after that, we should be good to go. Oh, what? Oh, it's pulling it from our current stash. That's correct. Okay. Oh, we can get dragon's breath from an extractor and dragon head. Let's do that actually. But slime, let's make a recipe for. Slime essence. Boom. There we go. Grab our extractor. Dimensional chest, make a dragon's head because apparently we didn't have one. And then we'll set this up just over here with our other ones. Oh my gosh, there's eternal beef everywhere. Oh no. Everlasting beef. Oh no. That is why everything's going crazy here. Oh shoot, what is going on here? Oh no, oh no. Hold up. It's because this doesn't have a filter for... Oh yeah, we just gotta turn this off. Turn that off, okay. Pick this up. That's why everything's running so slowly. Put this all in here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is nuts. Okay. So, oh, that's not even close to having everything. Okay. Looks like it's just mashed it all up. Anyways, so what we're gonna need to do here is take all this out, all of this eternal beef, and, you know, actually just break this right now, and then put the barrel back in here. This one. Boom. And then put a hopper underneath it with the dimensional storage chest underneath that. Because then it will void the everlasting beef and then put everything into here. Okay, now let's get rid of all this everlasting beef here. Never gonna need everlasting beef ever again. My goodness, that's insane. Good thing we caught that. My gosh. Everything was slowing down. I was like, what's happening? Why is everything taking forever to load and all that? But that's why. Okay, so now it should be voiding the everlasting beef, yep. And then filtering things down to make sure this hopper is operational. Yep, it's like it's doing it very slowly, but it'll still get to our storage. Sweet. Okay, now I think we can turn that off for now. We don't need to have it running very, very fast. Yeah, but this will keep running for our meat and our slime, and there are cows in here, which actually might cause an issue, so let's kill them. Jeez, so much of this stuff. Well, there we go. If we ever find that happening again, we could realize what's actually going wrong. So let's go back to storage, and let's go to this dimensional chest and grab the dragon's breath we're getting. So you need to put that into one of these drawers here. Boom, and there it'll go. Perfect. All right, well that is actually day 500. We have made it to 500 days here in Allthemods 10. We've done so much. We made these 2 massive quantum storing crafting unit thingy-majiggers. We've pretty much got everything done here down below. And our generator, we just gotta do a couple more things and then it'll be functional, it'll be operational. And then we have so much more to do after this as well. So as always, everybody, make sure to subscribe, like the video, comment down below, and we'll see you in the next one. Woo!